All right, welcome back. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Talkative Sports podcast, and it has been one heck of a season. But before we get started, just some housekeeping stuff. We apologize if you're expecting an episode this past week. Coming into this final stages of the season, you can expect the schedule to kind of mess up a little bit, even with this upcoming one. After today, as you know, today was the final day of the Premier League, so our schedule is going to be a little bit more spaced out now that there are a lot less matches to go on going forward. I believe there's only two left in the season. Coming up next weekend is the FA Cup final, which will probably do something similar to today, where we hop on, do a quick, not really quick, but our podcast episode will be right after the conclusion of the match, or not too long afterwards, because some of us do still work on the weekends. And then, of course, we'll be doing that again with the Champions League final, which is June 1st, and that is the week after. Yes, it is the week after. So, and with that, after that, we'll probably have maybe one or two more episodes, just doing end of season report cards, and then the episode that we've been talking about all season long, where we discuss the England Star Boys from each team. And then, after that episode, that brings us to, if I have my timing correctly, that brings us to the week of June 12th, whereabouts. After that, we'll be going on a short break until the Euros begin. And once the Euros begin, you'll be seeing our beautiful faces again on this podcast discussing the Euros. But until then, that is the housekeeping update. And to our video viewers, as you've noticed, we have a new visitor here with us. So I could go ahead and give you guys an introduction, but you've heard me talking for too long already. So Mace, if you could jump in and introduce yourself. Well, it doesn't look like Sheg's happy to have you, but I'm happy to have you.
I'm, I'm,
Manchester has two teams, and it's kind of getting lonely being the only one repping, a team from Manchester. Although I'm not too sure these days you can call the red side of Manchester a team, but we'll get to that.
you know,
115 reasons. Okay, that's fine.
hey,
I understand.
Lingo, we don't. You call yourself objective. We don't use that word on this podcast because Mr. Marcus here
I'm very objective.
has
I am very, very objective.
been an objective for like
Very,
2 years now, and
very objective.
find another word. Don't use
I
objective.
am, I am very objective.
Don't say objective. Don't say
Listen,
objective because he has destroyed the meaning of objective.
our listeners will agree with me that I've been very objective. In fact, I'm the only one this season who actually fought and defended Pochettino, and look at where Chelsea ended up in the end. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We will
Okay,
get to that. Hold on, we will get to that. Hold on, we will get to that. Where
Marcus.
we need to start off. No, 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 no. Listen, it's my day. So where we need to start off is once again, we are, you know what? We are the champions.
And
We are the champions. Listen,
seasons
yeah,
in a row. We can't keep doing this.
listen, listen, listen,
Somebody got
listen,
to fight back.
listen. Nobody, there's no fighting back. There's no fighting back. Did you hear, even in the Champions League, did you hear what Ancelotti said about us? He said that was the only way he was going to beat us. 120 minutes of pure, you know, heavyweight fight that had to go to penalties. They said that was the only way we were beating Manchester City. This City squad was just too good. Just too good. And you saw it. Bro, let me tell you something. The last time we lost a game was December 2023. Is
Exactly.
is that not championship behavior?
Exactly. Like
Is
we cannot allow Man City to keep winning. Look, congratulations. And
Thank you.
this like season I'm tired of telling you congratulations. You sang that same song a year ago today. It is so painful. I can't, like, this is not, nah.
Do you see this badge? Do you see do you see this badge? This beautiful, beautiful badge. Do you know what this badge represents? This is success.
That
This is This is success.
That badge
This
is
is success.
that is a badge of scammers. That's
What?
a badge
What?
of
What?
cheaters. That
This
is
is this
that
is a badge of four in a row.
that
Never have ever.
has
Never has it ever been done.
15 charges on it. Okay,
This is a
history,
this
but you
this
also
this
commit
is a domestic
a
treble that
crime.
has also never been done. This badge represents a domestic treble that has never been done
I
before.
would win
The
for an
only
if I also committed financial
the
crime.
only ever listen the only ever Premier League four
I
peats.
would win 4 in a row if I committed financial crimes. Y'all are
So
criminal.
so wait. So this spending spree that you spent these past 2 years, that's not financial crimes. 2 billion.
So where the fuck my badge at? Look,
You can't find it. Don't worry. It's somewhere down in sixth.
you see this? We have history, bro. This came out before y'all even won y'all first Premier League. Okay, let me tell
Okay,
you,
that's fine.
the
Now,
crimes we are committing are in public. We don't.
okay.
We are bending. We are stressing out the Premier League. The Premier League is tired of us right now. Todd Bowley, I don't understand how you can sell
Wait.
properties
Hold on.
to your.
Hold on. You said something though. You said something about that before. You having your something history this, history that, and I'm just curious.
Okay, let's see what you got. Let me hear it. Go ahead.
Dang, that's crazy. For all that history, I'm reading here. Chelsea FC domestically, the club has won 6 league titles. Okay, and I look at my own record. Domestically, Manchester City has won, wait, 2011, 2013, 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. What? 2020. Wow. Hold on.
So
One, two, three,
basically,
four,
you
five, six,
won,
seven, eight.
you
Wait,
won
wait, wait.
all
I,
of your league
wait. Hold on, wait. I know you weren't talking about 6 titles being greater
So
than the nine that I just counted.
one within the past 20 years, 10 years, 15 years.
So what am I hearing?
So
So what I'm hearing?
you started winning trophies in the 2000s. You,
2000.
you never won a league title before in the 1990s. You didn't win a single one back then.
Okay, so you're right. We were, it was tough,
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
going. We
yeah.
got relegated.
Makes
But hold
sense.
on, hold on.
It makes sense why you won so much. You Saudi Arabia, you had to have the backing of
So the
entire
Premier League. So hold on, wait. The Premier League era. The
whoa,
Premier League. Hold on, wait. The
country
Premier
that
League era started in
inventing
1992.
rules.
Wait. The Premier League era started in 1992. Okay,
And your first Premier League was when?
2011.
Oh, so not even the thousands, the tens. Okay, all right.
Listen, I'm not
Congratulations, Saudi
concerned.
Arabia.
I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned.
Listen,
We
I'm
spent some
telling
time.
you right
We spent
now, you've won 4 in a row. All
the
right.
first to ever do it, only to ever do it.
The first one you won, I respected that. The second one you won, I respect, but these last four, I do not respect any of them because
You were part of these last four. What do you mean?
one, what is Arsenal doing? What is Liverpool doing? What is Chelsea doing?
Stop. Okay, I was about to say,
We
what are
have
you doing?
allowed you guys to win 4 in a row, and like honestly, I like my team is the least to blame for this because we've been shit. We've been mid-table. That sixth place finish we just finished today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It doesn't really matter to me because it doesn't matter if we finish sixth or seventh or 10th or 12th. We finished comfortably mid table. So who is to blame for Man City winning 4 in a row? Miss, what do you have to say about Man City winning 4 in a row? Can we allow this to stand?
I think that I think the Premier League in general should be blamed for Manchester City winning four years in a row. And listen, I think that in the 4 years in a row with the players that they've recruited, they have played amazingly. They've done things that are only imaginable from a player's perspective. But let's drop a little bit of context in this, right? A lot of Chelsea and United have been they've been criticized over the last 3, 4, 5 years. They've been trolled. You know, you spent this money. Where's the results? When Manchester United brought Zlatan, when they bought Pogba, and they spent this money on their players, the media jumped on it. Oh, they spent this money. Where's the recruitment? When Pep Guardiola got to Manchester City, the first thing he did was he booted an informed Joe Hart.
Stop it.
Bro,
Stop. Stop.
I'm asking a question. I'm actually just direct as a City fan. Did he not say that Joe Hart is not good enough for his team?
Yes.
Okay, so
And
what?
let's
No,
be
no, no,
honest.
no, no, no.
Let's
Let's
be
go.
honest. He wasn't. At the
Hold on,
time,
hold
he
on,
was
hold on.
not.
Okay, hold on, bro. Los, hold on. Before you start getting your feelings, let's go through this
I'm not in
systematically.
my feelings. I'm just
Hold
saying.
on,
Let's
hold on.
keep it factual.
What
No,
did
you're right.
he?
You don't go.
What did he do? What did he do after he booted and informed Joe Hart? Who did he recruit?
You know, we didn't have the funds. It
No,
took
no,
us
no,
some time
no, no,
before
no,
we
no.
got.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm gonna fact check that.
It took us
You
some. No,
had
no, no,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no, bro.
Our first. No, 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 no. We started revamping our
Gonna
defense
fact check that.
first.
I'm gonna
Bro,
fact check
We
that.
started
I
revamping our
am going
defense
to
first.
fact check that. I am going to fact
Okay.
check that because you
Okay.
guys had an infusion of money from the Saudi and Arab money. You had the funds. That
No.
was a
Okay.
renaissance of Manchester. No,
Wait.
no, 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 no. You had a renaissance from Manchester City.
Yes.
When he
Yes.
came to Manchester City, what did he say about Joe Hart and how did he revolutionize the goalkeeper position?
We revolutionized the goalkeeper position by placing more importance on being able to play at the feet and come out from the back.
Fantastic. Let's hold on
Now,
right there. Let's hold on right there.
okay.
Let's
Go
hold
ahead.
on
Go
right
ahead.
there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead. Go
what
ahead.
did
Go
he
ahead.
do after that? Who did he recruit after Joe Hart?
I don't remember our first signing. I
It
know
was
Edison
Claudio
came right after that.
Bravo, my boy. It was
Oh
Claudio
yeah, it was
Bravo.
Bravo.
So what did he
Yeah.
do after the first season in Claudio Bravo? What did he say after Claudio Bravo? What was his stance?
Bravo wasn't good enough.
Okay, so that in 3 seasons he had replaced 2 goalies. Am I
Yeah.
right? Am I wrong? Okay,
No, you're
so
right. You're
when
right. But
Manchester,
no, but
oh no, no,
how
no,
much
no,
did we
no.
spend
Wait,
on
wait,
him?
wait.
How much did we
We're gonna
spend?
go systematically. We're gonna. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Don't
Okay.
rush.
No, that's
Don't
fine. That's
rush.
fine.
Let's
That's
not
fine.
relax. We're gonna go systematically. When he replaced Claudio Bravo with he replaced Joe Hart with Claudio Bravo and potentially
Yes.
Edison. What
Yes.
did the media say about that move? I'm asking you a question because this is what I'm saying.
No,
I'm
you're
going to
right.
bring
You say
context into this
it was a
podcast
lot of
because
money. It was a lot of money spent. It was a lot of money
okay,
spent. They said the
so
same
hold on,
thing
hold on, hold on, hold
because
on.
at the no no no
Listen, I'm not
I'm adding
listen.
to your
I'm not
thing. I'm
arguing with
saying
you.
they said the same thing about Kate when we spent because at that same time we brought in Edison, we spent money on KDB and they were saying KDB was a massive waste of money at the same time.
No, no, no,
So
no,
you're
no.
right. What you're
Nobody
saying
ever
is correct.
said KDB was a basketball. You know why I
I
said
No,
that?
no.
Because
We can
no, no,
bring
hold
it.
on, hold on. You know
No.
why I said that?
No.
You know why I said that?
KDB himself
You know why I
retweeted
said that?
it.
You know why I said that? KDB was the one of the most valued players in the Champions League at the time. He played for Wolfsburg.
No, Sky Sports
He,
was saying he was an
bro,
absolute
did he
waste, bro.
play
He
for? Did he play?
retweeted it.
Hold on. Did he play on the Wolfsburg team that Graffiti shitted on Bayern Munich with?
He did,
So okay, hold on,
you
hold
and
on, hold
I
on, hold on,
understand that.
hold on,
But
bro.
you're saying what
We're
the
gonna
media
go. We're
was,
gonna go.
what the
Listen,
media angle was. I'm telling you what the
listen.
media angle
I'm
was.
going to do with context. I was focused on. I'm gonna get into the midfield. When
That's
he
not
replaced,
midfield.
I'm gonna get into the midfield.
Oh, okay.
When he replaced Joe Hart,
Mhm,
Ederson, and
mhm,
potentially with Claudio Bravo and
mhm,
potentially Edison,
mhm,
everybody, everyone, they touted it as a stroke of genius. He knows what he wants to do with his team. He has a vision. He knows how he wants to play. Yada
mhm,
yada 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 yada. It was an immediate. They touted him. Every Ten Hag and every other Manchester United coaches have said this club doesn't have a structure. This club doesn't have a direction. They're a mismatch of players. They're mixing everybody together and making a. And people say, "Oh, they're spending a lot of money." This is what I'm trying to. This is what I try to bring forth to the football fan. Is Manchester City, for a lot of years, has been allowed to skate on a lot of the nonsense they've been doing that Manchester United has done that we've been criticized for. Otamendi, Demichelis, Zabaleta. I would name them and keep going, bro. You guys have a
Zabaleta was actually good for us.
look.
but what happened to him?
Otamendi was good for us
What
too.
happened to them?
They got replaced. What do you mean?
Okay, how much were the replacements for, and how much was the replacement of the replacements for?
Cheaper than everything that you spent.
How much was
Our
Diaz?
replacement,
How much was Diaz?
Cheaper than Harry Maguire.
How much was Diaz?
Marcus,
Cheaper than Harry
How
Maguire.
much was John Stones?
Cheaper than Harry Maguire.
Ben was
Marcus,
cheaper than Harry Maguire?
Yes.
Look, Marcus, you're a liar because
I'm-
all of
No, I'm
all
not gonna argue with you.
transfer
How much was
fees,
Ben Diaz, bro?
all of the transfer fees that you've paid for the last 10 years are questionable.
Bro,
Don't do that.
let
Don't
me
do
ask you a
that.
question.
Of
Hold
the
on, hold on, hold on. Yo,
We
hold
only
on.
paid
I will give
68.
you
We
another. I will
only
give you
paid
another fact.
68
I will give you
million
another
for
fact,
Ruben
brother.
Diaz.
I'll give you
100
another fact.
Only paid
I will give you
68
another
million.
fact, brother. I'll give you another fact, brother.
bro.
Do you remember Manchester City with Negredo?
Let's be champions, but
Do you remember Manchester City with
everything is
Negredo?
symbol.
Yo, Shagun, hold on. Do you remember Manchester City with Negredo?
I didn't watch back then, but I
Oh,
went
you
back and did
didn't
all my
watch
studying.
back then, did you? Did you remember Manchester City with Nolito?
Yes.
This is a very good question.
Nolito, hold on. Where did Nolito come from? And what was his worth from his previous season in Sevilla moving to Manchester City?
Again, you're making
No.
great
I'm
points.
asking you a question.
Yeah,
That's your response is going to tie into my point. Is that your club has been perfectly good with corrupt practices?
You're
Because
saying corrupt practices.
Oh,
you're looking at this with a lens.
can I
What you're
make my
saying
point?
what you're saying.
Can I make my point, General?
Go ahead, finish your point. Finish your point.
Manchester City was one of the few clubs in the world that had a multi-club system. That multi-club system allowed them to reduce the value of players so they can rotate them within leagues. No other club in Europe has that.
Chelsea is getting cooked for today. Y'all have been
Nobody in Europe has
long.
that multi-club system where they can basically money launder club players and reduce their prices, reduce agent prices, whatever, because they're in the City group. Your club was the first one to do that shit.
The City Group.
Listen, bro. Listen.
No, listen. If you're gonna support Manchester City, support everything that comes with it.
No,
I'm gonna tell you.
can I speak?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna say. Now, yes, you're right. We were the first to implement City Group. Yes, you're right. Now, where I will come at this is I have a different viewpoint on City Football Group than
Okay.
most football fans.
Okay.
It's one of the things that I think what football would benefit taken from the Americans because that's where the City Football Group came from.
Okay.
And while we were the first to have our own creation of it, like City Football Group created, Liverpool, they actually, had that in house when the new owners came in and bought it.
No, sir.
Now, what do you mean?
I
Fensway
hate
Sports Group.
Liverpool. I hate Liverpool with
Fensway
the
Sports
guts.
Group.
They never had a multi-club football group. But go on.
I didn't say anything about football. I
I'm
just
saying
said
they had Manchester City had a multi-club football group where they
again,
could money launder
Look,
players.
what I just
Liverpool
said
did not
was
have that, and I'm a United fan saying this. No,
what I just said was we were the first to create it. We were the first to create a football group based on football with other football clubs. Liverpool did not have something similar, but they
okay.
got it in house when Fensway Sports Group came in and bought them.
Where
Now, are
was
you
okay?
here?
Can I ask you a simple question?
Yes.
Was Liverpool club buying players for 45 million, loaning them to a lower league club, and then reducing their value to 10, 5, 7 million, only for y'all to buy them in general?
Listen. I can't speak.
Look,
So
Marcus.
hold on.
I can't
So hold on.
speak. I can't
So
speak
hold
on
on.
how.
Hold on.
I can't speak on how
Hold
the
on.
values are reduced.
Hold on.
I can't speak on how the
Hold on.
values are reduced.
So
You
if you
asked
can't speak
me.
of the value of that, let me
I
not
said,
let me
go
continue
ahead.
with my point.
Go ahead.
I respect what Pep has done because I believe I want to specify this and emphasize this. Pep is one of the best coaches in our generation.
The best.
His football mind is exceptional. However, if Pep doesn't have money and the actual players that he wants, he fails. If you think I'm lying, look at his results in Bayern Munich, a club that was run by principle. He could not get the players that he wanted. What did he do? He had to resort in turning Thiago, who's in Liverpool today, into a 6. He failed. He won the Bundesliga, fine. But in Europe, in Champions League, he was abysmal. He got bullied. The reason why he dominated in City is because City has the money to continually every year to turn in players. I don't want this player, I'll buy this player. I don't want this player, I'll buy this player. That's what he thrives on. Chelsea are, in my opinion, another club who has that ability to do that. And in recent years, yes, you guys have the most young players in
They're not winning
European
anything, bro. We're
history.
able to do it. We're able to do it because what's coming in is equal to what's coming out.
No, okay. So let me ask you a question.
Oh,
So let me hold on.
you're a good leader.
Hold on.
Your leader, Pep,
I'll get
then
to
you
you.
got the entire country of Saudi Arabia
I'll
back
get to you, Shego. I'll get to you. Let me address Man City. Name me your departures that has amounted to the money that you
I
spent.
got you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, yes, let's go there. Chelsea sales versus Man City sales. Let's go there.
Yes, this is what I want to do.
You want all transfers
I
this
want
season?
all transfers, buddy.
This
And I want you to
I want
objectively
your
look me in
time
the face.
frame. I
Hold on,
want your time frame.
Hold on. When you read this thing, look me in
Anytime,
the face and tell me that these players are worth the money that you're telling me. Because it's one thing for you to tell me
look,
like Negredo.
What is your time frame? What?
any sales to Barcelona are fraudulent. Don't include
That's
sales
ridiculous.
to Barcelona.
It is.
That's ridiculous.
You know why I said,
That's
you know why I say he's
ridiculous.
right? You know why I say he's right?
That's
Because
ridiculous.
Barcelona
Be
right now
investigated.
are in a financial crisis.
That means nothing to me.
That has everything to do with
that means
you.
nothing to me. That means nothing to
You know
me.
what?
That's La
Hold
Liga's
on.
problem. That's La Liga's problem. If Barcelona's coming
Can I
to
say
sign a
something?
player, that's not on me.
Can I make a point to you that you probably,
Why are you suddenly not being objective now?
No, I'm very objective. What do you mean?
Not very objective.
I'm very objective. What do you mean?
Can I make a point to
You
you
sold
that
wait, hold on, wait. You're coming up to me telling me about complaining to me about the financial issues of another club.
Yeah.
The financial issues of another club has no bearing on me. If the club is able to come in,
Oh,
wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Their financial position has no bearing on me. If the club is knocking on my door and saying, "Hey, you have a player that I'm interested in signing," we go through the process, papers are signed, deals are agreed on by both our league and La Liga. That's not on us.
All right, perfect. I like that you said that. Can I ask you a question? Hold on, Shego, can I ask you a question?
If you were objective, you would not ignore the
Do
context.
you
Barcelona
Of what
Now-
context?
of paying that much money, and I don't even remember
What do
who
you mean that much money?
Okay,
Gundogan was worth the money that they spent.
who was worth the money.
Gundogan. It was a free transfer. They
Gundogan
didn't,
was a last year signing, brother.
What about the other one, Ferran Torres?
How much did you
Ferran
spend for
Torres is
Ferran
worth
Torres?
we
Yo,
listen.
Leroy Sané.
Ferran,
Leroy Sané.
Leroy's. Oh my God, y'all.
Leroy Sané. After a bad
are you saying
injury.
wait? Are you saying us? Are you saying us selling him for 49 million or what we got him for?
No. I'm saying that when you guys sold Leroy Sané to Bayern Munich,
For 49 million, yes. So what's the issue about that?
That was fraudulent.
what was the actual back in the like?
That was his actual price, seeing as he had just come off a torn ACL.
Out of a bad ACL injury,
49 million.
Yes.
he was worth 49 million at the time.
Yes. He was a good listen. He was a great soldier for us. He had already been wanting to leave, and he was coming off of a bad ACL injury.
Let me tell you this.
It's the same reason. Listen, it's the same reason we told Bernardo Silva after he wanted to leave last season, stay with us one more season, and we'll make your release cost 50 million. We're not going to ask for any more than that.
Let me
And
tell
that's
you
what
this.
it is.
Let me explain this to you, to Bayern Munich. The problem with Manchester City is this: you guys are a state-owned club, right? Let me break it
Yeah.
down to you in a financial aspect. You're a state-owned club, so when it comes to FFP, the state can create a sponsorship by a shell company that is quote unquote not associated with the state. My cousin, who is a prime minister, the prime minister cousins could create an oil company or oil subsidiary and say, you know what, I like Manchester City, I'm gonna give them 100 million, and the state could be like, oh, I have nothing to do with that. Why is my cousin that is running that company? And y'all pretend like, yo, I don't know where this money's coming from. It's an investment. You guys get
Marcus.
700, 800 million dollars in. Why is the same people? Other teams in the Premier League can't do that.
Listen, man, y'all talking about all this money spent
No.
over the last
Hold on,
5 years.
Hold on.
Over the last 5
Let me
years, we
finish.
still
Let me finish.
spent
Let me
less
finish,
than
though.
both
Let me
you
finish, though. Let me
and
finish.
Chelsea.
Let me finish, though.
Stop.
That
Marcus,
is the
stop.
same reason
We
why.
have
Hold on. That is the same
Stop.
reason why clubs like Nottingham Forest, Everton are getting points deducted. So what is the difference between y'all and them clubs?
For years, Marcus.
listen. Listen,
What is the difference? No, hold on. What is the difference between y'all and them clubs?
the difference is a different case altogether. If you went and read the
What is the
details,
difference?
so
I'm
that's
asking you a specific question.
For
You say a
55
different case. What is
years.
that different case?
what, bro. Go read
What
the
is the
details. I'm not
different
here.
case?
I'm not here to discuss the
You know
differences
what
between
is
the
crazy?
cases.
That is every response that I've gotten from a Manchester City fan. I'm not here to
Because if you
discuss.
go
I
read
have
the
read it.
cases, it's
I have
different
read it. I have
cases.
read it. I have read it. And it's similar. The only difference is the United Kingdom gets a lot of subsidiaries from these oil companies, from the UAE. They get money from these companies. So it's not in their interest to penalize you guys because they lose revenue. A
Okay,
Marcus,
club like Everton,
if from reading if from reading the paperwork that is your conclusion that you got, then I cannot fight you on your
bro,
conclusion.
it's not
All I
from
can
reading.
say,
Listen.
all I can
Can I make
say,
something? Can I make something clear? There is
go ahead.
facts and then there's personal opinions. This is the facts. It's not my personal opinion. The same thing that Nottingham Forest and everything got deducted points for is the same thing that y'all are doing 115 times in a row.
That is not a
One,
fact because
bro,
it
oh
is
my
in
God,
we are
it's the
listen.
fact. I'm
It is
trying to
not a
tell
fact.
you.
It's not
Listen,
a
I
fact
understand that you
because
have a bias to
it
Manchester
is
City.
there's
I
no
understand that.
bias. There's no bias. Something that is currently being
Okay, so
discussed in
let me
court
ask,
cannot be a
let me ask you an
fact.
objective fact. Why is it that you guys
Marcus,
cannot fill your stadium?
The stadium is full. Did you not see it
It's
today?
not full. Today it was
Okay.
not full. I
oh,
watched
Okay.
that team. It was not
Oh
full
no,
today.
if it all right. Not
so
then
frightened.
it was full.
It was not
It
full
was
today.
full.
This from a
Our
It was
fans,
not full today, bro. I'm sorry, but
it
not full
was
today.
full. Our
guy.
fans stormed the
It was
pitch.
not full today.
It was full.
It
Our
was not
fans
full today.
stormed the
No,
pitch,
it was
and
not
then
full today.
okay
I
then, bro.
What do you
All
you
right,
had less
know?
fans today. You
all
had
right,
less
bro.
fans today than when
All, all,
Robinho signed for Manchester City. You
all
had
right,
less
bro.
fans today than when Robinho signs for
Oh
Manchester
my
All
City.
right, bro.
God, this guy is throwing shots. Yo, do you know how I know he's right? Because that is facts. You do have the same amount of fans as when Robinho thought he was signed for Man U, but signed for Man
That's
City.
what I'm telling you. It's
We remember. But do you know how I know this guy is spitting? Because he's a Man U fan, and they finished
I mean,
eighth.
that's fine. I mean,
I finished eighth this season. I'm not saying that you listen.
Finished
I give you
eighth.
your props.
Finished first.
I started this with telling you that Pep Guardiola is one of the best coaches of all time.
mm-hmm,
But what I'm saying is,
the
if
best
he
coach of
didn't
all
have
time.
the financial backing that he did over the last 6, 7 years, he wouldn't achieve what he had to do. Because my example was Bayern Munich. I gave you this fact. I gave you Liverpool would have finished above y'all at least 3 or 4 years in a row.
Wait.
No, I agree. I agree. If
Chelsea
Liverpool,
would have finished above
if no,
y'all
no, no.
at least
Here's
them
what I'll say.
years.
Here's what I say on Liverpool. If Fenway Sports Group wasn't as cheap as they were, yes, Liverpool would probably have
But the thing
more than
is,
just
it
a one
wasn't that they
chip.
were
Let me
cheap.
finish. Let me finish. It is cheap. Then they did not want to invest. If Fenway Sports Group was not as cheap as they were with Liverpool, they would have more than one chip under during Klopp's time. That's number one. Number
Mark,
two, regardless of how much you guys can talk about how much money Pep has spent during his time here, regardless of that fact, during Pep's tenure at Manchester City, both Manchester United and Chelsea have spent way more than he has. So I don't care. Yes, he has had the
Listen,
funds.
hold
You
on.
are correct. He has had the
Let
funds,
me address
but
that point.
he needs it. You
Let
cannot
me
look at him for being
let
able
me
to
address that point. Let
go
me
ahead.
address that point.
but you cooked the books though. How
Hold
do
on.
we?
That's what I'm saying. Let me address that point.
Again,
Let me
y'all
address that.
talking
Hold
about
on.
you cannot say we cooked the books. You cannot say anything is fact because it's being discussed in court. Anything that's currently
Let me
being
address
discussed
that
as
point. But
court is nothing can be. There's
your
nothing
point
factual.
is
Spend more
your
than us. You just
your
cooked.
point.
Wait. So are you gonna?
Your
So
point.
let's say. So okay. No, just for the sake of discussion, let's say the court case comes back, all charges are dropped, Man City goes out scot free. Y'all still gonna say the books are cooked?
No, we're still gonna
Yes.
be here because you beat the charges. Just because you
Because
beat
that's what
the
I'm trying to
charges
tell
doesn't mean
you is that if you have
doesn't
listen,
mean
if
you
you
can
have a
do
Oh,
lot,
so this is
hold
what
on,
I'm saying.
let me make a
So
point.
to you, whatever is being discussed in court is already fact. It doesn't matter
Let me
whether we
make
beat
a
the charges or
point. Let
not.
me make a point to that, right?
Bro, like
Let me make a point to that, right?
you're owned by
Hold on,
Saudi
let me make a
Arabia.
point to that.
You
Let me
like what do you think? Like your own conscience
let me
being
make a point to that.
Listen,
Let
and
me
think
make a
about
point to that.
all I know is it's in court.
the
The
royal
difference between
family of Saudi Arabia. Of course you're gonna cheat.
the
That's
difference
crazy.
between
Those guys playing the game fair.
the
When
difference
has the
between a
royal
murder
family of
charge.
Saudi Arabia ever played fair? You think they're gonna start playing fair because they own Man City?
Hold on.
Marcus, you have to accept that on a certain type of level.
And let me make this point though. difference between a murder charge and a manslaughter charge is a good lawyer. The facts may remain the same. But the difference between a murder charge and a manslaughter charge is a good
Listen,
lawyer. So wait, hold on,
regardless of everything,
I know what you're gonna do.
it's
I know what
innocent
you're
until
gonna. I know what
proven
you're gonna
guilty.
do. You're
It's
gonna
innocent until
listen.
proven
You're gonna
guilty.
dismiss the facts.
It doesn't
I've dealt
matter.
with.
There's no
Guilty.
Listen,
you have
I've
not
dealt. Listen,
you
I've
have
dealt.
not you have
I've
not
dealt.
stated anything of fact.
Okay,
What you stated is
I've stated multiple facts to you.
what you stated is a case that is currently being discussed in court.
I have
Once those details,
Hold on.
yes,
A
yes,
case that two other club were presented with the same exact.
they are not the same exact cases. That's where you're wrong.
Bro, okay,
If you
hold
go
on,
and
hold on,
look
hold
it
on.
up,
Let me ask you a
each
question.
case is
Hold on,
different.
relax. When Nottingham Forest was signing all these players out the ass, they signed a Winnie, Elanga, Colin Hudson-Odoi. They were
Jesus
signing players
Christ.
out the ass, and then they get hit. What is the difference between them? And can I add on top of that, they also had an external pump of money into the club. What is the difference between them and y'all?
Buddy,
No, it's not buddy. I'm asking you a specific question. When you're telling me that in the
sir.
last few
I'm
years
not,
you saw,
listen,
hold on, bro. Let me get to
You
this. How much?
understand?
the
Hold on. How
difference
much?
is
Hold
we've
on.
actually won and actually brought
Hold
things
on. Let
in.
me ask you a question. How much was Demi Kelly sold for?
I have to go look that up. I don't
Look
remember
it
off
up
the
right
top of
now.
my head.
Look it
Who?
up right now.
Who?
Demi Kelly. No, I have my facts. Demi Kelly's. How much was he sold for? You let Vincent Company go on free because he was retiring.
Yes,
Okay,
I think it was a free.
Zabaleta went on free because he was retiring. So
Martin?
where the fuck are you coming up with this revenue that you keep
It
telling
was
us
free.
from?
Bro, we've won. What do you mean? We've won a domestic treble. We've won
The
17.
money that you
We've
get,
won
the
17
money,
trophies.
yo,
We've won
United
17
has
trophies
won
in the time
30,
that Pep is
United has
here.
won 34 trophies. And even with that, we were still constrained to more of what you guys are doing that we ever had to do with.
No, since
34 trophies! That is
okay.
double for what the city has won. 34 trophies. What? Like, this is what I'm saying with City fans. City was not a club until 2011.
Do you know the difference between Chelsea and Man City?
Come
At
on.
Chelsea, we commit our crimes in public.
Listen, I will respect
People
Chelsea because
can't
when they
hide it.
do that shit,
Man
like you
City,
said, they do it in
Bro,
public. Everything is
we've
publicly screened.
averaged. Listen, we've won the Premier League for the past 4 times in a row. In
First time in history.
21, listen, in 21-22, we got 62 million for that.
and
Now let's just say on average, let's just keep it 62 million. The past 4 years, that's 62 times 4. Mind you,
62 million.
that's
That's not a
that's
real.
six.
Only
That's
pay
not
you
real. That's
62
not realistic.
million.
Because not
Right?
winning
How
62
much did
million
you
What do
every
you mean
year.
win
what do
that?
you mean that's not
You're
realistic?
not winning 62 million every year.
How
We
much?
were awarded
You're not
62
winning
million.
62 million.
How
Hold
much?
on. Can I
No,
ask?
I'm telling you it's more because every year the TV deals has increased.
Can I throw
How much did
a
you
wrench
pay
into
the
that?
TV guys first?
Did you win 62 million? Hold on. Did you win 62 million when Liverpool won it?
Yes.
You won 62 million when Liverpool won it.
Yes. Till the 21, listen, 60, you know what? Let me just go back year by year.
Marcus, you're doing a whole lot of things to just.
No, I'm not doing a whole
No,
lot of nothing. Y'all
let me get his
talking a whole
facts.
lot
Let me
of
get his
y'all
facts. I'm gonna
y'all
get my
talking a
facts
whole
to
lot of
you.
nonsense.
And
No, I'm
Y'all
getting my
talking a
facts to
whole
you.
lot of nonsense.
Let me get his facts. Let me get his facts.
Fraud watch. We need to put the entire organization of City Football Group is going on fraud watch.
Listen, they had Savio.
Y'all just talking.
They had
Y'all just
Savio
talking.
that they signed from Brazil.
Congratulations on the league, man. I feel like we're getting distracted from congratulating Man City.
No, that's exactly
I
why.
give them
Because
their props. I give them their props.
we have two sourpusses here. It's okay. We
No,
have
no,
two
I
no.
give
sourpusses.
them their
The one
props.
thing, the
Yo, I
one
give
thing
you the
that you
props,
guys
right?
want to see, the
Hold
one
on,
thing that you both
bro.
want to see
Bro, I give you
is
a
that
prop.
court case to come back bad.
I give you
The
I
one
give
thing you
you a
don't want to
prop.
see is
I
that
give you
everything to be dropped,
I
because
Okay.
then you will
I
have
give
no
you
leg to
I give
stand on.
you a props.
What
I
happens
give
when the
you
charges
You will
hit?
have no leg to you will have no leg to stand on.
Because what happens when the charges hit? What happens when the charges if you are guilty? What
Ah,
happens?
we'll burn that bridge when we
you
get
know
there.
what I
I
also
don't
think
believe
is
we're
funny
guilty though.
about that?
You
You know what I think is funny about those charges?
contemplate that you could be
You know what I
guilty.
think is funny about those charges? Your own coach is bailing when the hearing is about those charges about to start.
What do you mean? He's here for one more season. Everything they're
Okay,
gonna
so
say.
look up when
They're
those
going
charges
to say
look up
no.
when those charges are
They've
about to.
already. It's already
It's
been told us
2025. It's 2025. It's
They've
2025.
already told us before
It's
the beginning of next
2025.
season. They've already told us before the beginning of next season we will have our decision.
It's
That's
2025, brother.
listen.
Like,
I don't care what you've read. All I know is we have been given official. Oh,
listen,
I just fell.
Marcus,
Listen,
there's no
listen.
official.
We've been no.
The
We
Premier League,
they gave us
the
listen.
EPL Premier League said that they're not going to hear anything until the 2020 middle of the 2025 season. Pep
Listen,
Guardiola is not an idiot. That man is not a dummy. That man is one of the greatest minds that we've known in football ever. This is what I'm trying to leave you City fans with. Because when this
bro.
man
I'm not
leaves you
concerned.
with all the stuff that you want, you guys will be left with nothing. He's
Oh,
going to
he's leaving
take
next year.
everything from you.
He's leaving next year.
Everything from you.
Marcus, I've been praying for years for Pep Guardiola to leave Man City.
Bro, he's gonna
No,
leave in 2025.
He's
Yo,
leaving next year.
mark my
His contract's over. He's
words.
here for 1 year.
Mark my words
His
in this.
contract's over. It's next year.
Mark my words in this podcast. Pep is gonna leave in 2025, and the downfall of City, the things that are gonna come out about City in 2025, 2026 is going to, if you're a real City fan like you claim you are, it should
Yes.
make your stomach turn.
Bro, nothing's gonna come out. We'll be fine.
Delusion.
That's what y'all want. That's
I'm
what y'all
saying,
want.
mark my words. Mark my words in this.
You're
Mark my words in this podcast.
delusional if you think that when Pep
Mark
leaves
my words in this podcast.
club. Delusional.
Nothing's gonna
Bro.
listen. Nothing's coming out. When Pep leaves the club, will we see a couple years of down? Absolutely,
Couple
because Pep has been
years.
up,
This man
up,
said a
up.
couple years is
It's
going
No,
to be at least 10
no, we're not.
years.
No. We're not like you. No. We're not like you. We know how actually we
this
actually know how to run a club.
you know
We
what
actually
this
know how to run a
You
club.
lost
We
your
actually know
yo,
how to run a club.
brother. You
This
lost your head
Listen,
of
listen.
yo.
The one thing I don't want to do is hear from the waterfall of Manchester
You
United.
lost your
I don't want to
head of
hear from
recruitment
from
to
waterfall
us.
of Manchester. I don't
You
want to
lost
hear from the
your head
waterfall
of
of Manchester.
recruitment to
is.
us. The
Listen,
moment
Didn't you
our
say
club
you
called you
wanted
head
to
of
deserve
recruitment,
to
he
be
ran. What are you saying?
listen.
Omar
What do you
Barada.
mean?
Omar Barada
He
left.
for Omar wasn't the head of our recruitment.
What was he?
He was pretty sure he was number 2.
Oh, so your number 2 head of recruitment, the moment United called it, he ran.
What do you mean? He wanted to lead a department.
Okay,
In fact, we're happy for him to go.
okay, so how about Arsenal getting some of your executives too?
What you say?
How about Arsenal getting some of your executives too?
Arsenal also got
We want all these executives. What'd you say?
How about Arsenal and
Not
Arteta?
not you, Shegs.
How about Arsenal and the
Not you, Shegs.
hold on. No, I'm asking you a question.
Arsenal also got Pep's number 2, Arteta. But
Yes.
you.
Okay, so that's what you were saying.
I'm
Yes,
saying
we want. So now my answer to your question, because I was trying to hear what he was saying. We want all our guys to go, and mind you,
so you
wait,
want the
that
guys
was
that
Manchester United.
you
No,
want the
so
guy.
what? No, we
Hold
want
on. Let
all
me
our
ask you a
guys
question.
to go. We want
You
all our
want the
guys
guys
to
that have
go
made you. You want the guys that have made you successful over the last 12 years to go.
and run their own shop. At one point,
That's
yes,
what
What
you
does
meant.
that do for y'all?
Arteta was number 2 here.
What
He
does that
wants
do
to
for
run his own
y'all?
club.
What does that do for y'all?
What do you mean? We get our city tree line all over the place. We just did the same thing with Leicester. Our
Who
No,
did
assistant
y'all
coach,
get to replace it?
our assistant coach just brought Leicester up back from League 2.
You're making my point for me. So your assistant coach left you, Enzo Maresca.
Yes,
He left y'all,
yes,
went to Leicester City, and then
hmm
became his own thing. What
yeah.
does that have to do with Manchester City as a club?
The next guy comes up. You don't see our coaching staff.
Who is the
Come on.
next guy up?
Relegated. It was very successful though. Arteta. Oh, he was very successful at Arsenal. He won a community shield and an FA Cup. Very successful. Like what is this? Oh, they leave and then Leroy Sané went to Bayern. What did he do there?
But this
Nothing.
yo, Shags,
Look,
this is what I like to point out.
Carlos Vicens is our assistant manager along with Juan Malilo, and then our goalkeeper coach is Xavier Manzisidor, which he almost got a card when we were playing West Ham when Ederson got injured. I don't blame him though,
That's not
because
my point. Is this? My point is
Marcus.
this. My point is this. I
the
think
next
a
man
lot.
up.
My point is this. I think a lot of Manchester City fans ignore the fact in Manchester City's mind, right? They're fans. they believe that they are an institution like the Manchester Uniteds, like the Liverpools, like the Arsenals,
The
and they
Chelsea.
seem hold on, like the Chelseas. They seem to forget that you guys were nothing until 10 years ago, and the reason why you are a thing today is because of a massive, a massive infusion of a state-owned infrastructure.
Man, yeah.
Hold on,
First
no,
off,
I'm
first
not trying.
off,
I'm not
y'all
trying to
gotta stop.
listen.
Y'all gotta stop
I'm
bringing in
not
that
listen, listen,
excuse.
listen, listen.
The infusion happened in 2008. We
This
won our trophy
listen.
3 years
Hold
later,
on.
and then it's
Listen,
been up from there.
listen. I'm not listen. This is what I've talked to a lot of Manchester fans, and you guys say the same shit. I have been a football fan. I've been a football fan since I was 4 years old. Do you know that Juventus at some point was in the third division? Did you know that
We were
Fulham?
also in the second division
Hold
at
on.
one
Did
point.
you know that Fulham at some point played in the Champions League? This is what I'm trying to tell you guys as a football club, because you guys think that this money that you guys have is gonna run forever.
No, it's not.
So
I'm
okay,
telling you
so
straight up, it's not.
hold on. If you have that type of idea in your mind, then you shouldn't be talking all this crazy. Liverpool fans today are not like, oh
I'm
my
not
god,
talking any crazy.
hold on. Liverpool fans
Okay,
today,
so you are talking crazy if
hold
you
on,
think that y'all did all this shit
hold on.
legally. If
We
you
did, and it will be proven in court. I'm not
I
gonna
hope.
keep this.
Listen,
and
I'm
this,
not gonna keep going back
listen.
on you on
If
what you
Liverpool,
guys think.
listen,
look,
if it comes, listen, if it
yo,
comes back that Manchester
can I
City,
cook real quick? Let me talk to Marcus real quick. Let me talk.
go ahead.
Marcus, you are owned by the Saudi Arabian royal family. Okay.
Bro,
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
I understand.
With the crimes those guys have done and the shit they've gotten away with, why would you ever think that they will run your business, your Man City, the same way? Why would you think
First
that
off,
they would
first off,
go by
first
the
off.
book when it comes to Man City?
Listen, listen. First
Add
off,
this. Let me just add this. As Shegs, as a Chelsea fan, I would probably listen to that because Roman Abramovich was
Oh,
pumping money into Chelsea when the
yes,
war in Ukraine started. The global population said this man is a criminal, and it cost them their downfall.
yes. And Roman
listen,
Abramovich wore that, took that
listen,
pride.
listen.
He came out and he was like, "Yes, okay, I'm the
Listen,
problem. I started World War III. Okay, I'll sell the club."
listen. It's very unfortunate that you went through such a thing. However, on this side is innocent until proven guilty. Now,
Oh,
That's
I
what
don't
Chelsea
care.
fans were saying
what?
I
like
don't,
3 years
I listen.
It's
ago.
not-
All right. And what happened? What happened? They
But
went through the process and the process said they were guilty. We're
okay,
going through the
so listen,
process.
listen, listen, hold
If
on.
the process comes back and says we're guilty, we'll discuss that when we discuss it.
Okay, so
However,
you know what you're
Marcus,
doing.
if the
You know
process
what you're
comes
doing.
back, if the
You know,
process comes back, if the process comes back and
do
we
you
are
know what
clear,
you're
like I
doing?
believe we will be clear, like we were cleared the first time
Do
we
you know
went through a
you will never
similar
clear?
issue.
You will never clear. You
can
will never
you
clear.
ever, Marcus?
Do you know
City,
what you're doing?
listen,
Do you
I
know
am
what you're
reading,
doing?
listen, BBC.com.
Hey,
City have already been largely
Do you know
successful
what you're
in
doing?
winning a similar case with UEFA.
Do you
let
know
me
what
City
you're doing?
have already been largely successful
Yo,
in winning a similar case with UEFA.
Marcus, can I relax?
let me add
Do
him.
you hold
Let me
on,
add him one
Marcus?
question.
Can you tell me? Hold on, Marcus. Can you tell me confidently as a City fan that you're going to be clear for all 115 charges?
Listen, even
No,
if
no, no,
it,
bro, hold on. Answer me this question: yes or no. I don't want to hear your nuance. I don't want to hear that shit. It's yes or no. Because you did the same to the Chelsea. You have 115 charges of bribery and corruption connected to FFP. Some of them are similar to Nottingham Forest, Everton, where these
Who
clubs
all
that they
got
worked in.
charged?
Do you really think you're gonna come out and be clear for 115 charges, brother?
even if I don't think it's gonna be
Not
all
even if I'm asking
115.
you a direct question, bro. I'm asking if you ask me that
All
question, I'll tell you yes or
115,
no.
all 115,
Yes.
no. But
Okay,
no.
hold on.
Now, do I
Let's pause.
believe? No, 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 no,
Let's
no, no,
pause
no,
right
no.
there.
Let me
Let's pause
finish.
right there.
No,
Let's
no, I'm gonna
pause right
finish.
there.
Do I believe? What do I believe is going to be happen? We're going to be. You'll see. We will be charged less. If we are charged points, it's going to be less points overall than
Listen,
Nottingham
even
and Everton.
if you gotta charge 2 points per, you guys got charged 70. You guys,
No, I'm telling you,
hold
if
on.
anything,
Let
it's
me
going to
say,
be total
if
of
you
two
were saying
points.
that you guys were guilty of 17 charges and you got 2 points per 17 charges, that ruins your club.
What do you
Do
mean
you not
2 points per?
understand what I'm
First
trying to
off,
get at?
I understand what you're saying. You're not
Like,
understanding me.
how
I'm
am I understanding
saying
you?
out of the
You're telling me that you
115,
guys are gonna
we're
come
not
out.
going to get anything more than 5. We're not gonna get anything more than 5, if anything. That's what I'm telling you.
Yo, can I tell you why? Hold on. Can I tell you why?
What Everton? They got 6 point deduction.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you
Again,
why?
all
Can I tell
different
you why this
separate
will not
cases.
stand? Can I tell you if this was 3 years ago, I would agree with you. Today, let me tell you why I think that it will not be true. Newcastle United. Newcastle United is another club owned by another government. So the UK government can afford to bury your niggas in the fucking ashes and get their revenue from Newcastle United, who, guess what, are complying with FFP. They will
And we're
throw
not.
you guys under the bus if they need to
Why you guys
get
are
their revenue for the
screwed?
government.
Y'all are screwed because of your success. Nobody,
That's what I'm
Listen,
trying to tell you.
listen.
nobody
Hold on, let
likes
me ask you another
y'all,
question you're not
bro.
thinking about. What
We do
if the
not
rest
like
of the
y'all.
20 Premier
Nobody
League
likes Man
clubs
City.
file a lawsuit
It doesn't
against y'all?
matter, bro. Y'all are
They've already tried.
that
They
if
have
you're
not tried.
listen,
They have tried.
It was
listen.
only 6
No,
clubs that
they're
filed
coming
that.
for you
It doesn't. It
anyway.
doesn't. It
It
doesn't
was the
matter.
6 clubs that got charged with FFP. What if the 20 Premier League clubs say, yo, there's enough evidence here to fucking try y'all?
Good luck. Good luck is what I'll say, because there's
Good
barely enough.
luck.
There's
Fine.
115 charges, and
Listen,
we don't believe. And Man City does not believe they
you
have
guys don't
anything on
believe
us.
whatever you guys don't believe. That's listen.
It
Did you know
doesn't matter if they
Puff
have
that
anything on you.
P
They
Diddy
find you. They don't like you. It's
P
in
Diddy
their
don't believe that
hands.
he's
The
P Diddy don't
judge, all they have to do is tell the judge to say guilty, and you're
listen.
done.
P
Well,
Diddy don't believe that he's an abuser, but don't not mean that he's
well,
gonna get his day in court.
well. It
Bro,
was. It
Mark,
was. It was
you're not
supposed to
gonna
be. It was supposed to
stand up.
be championship discussion, and instead it turned into potential 115 charge talk.
No. Here's
We
what I'm saying.
shall.
Listen,
We shall
bro,
see. We
hold
shall
on,
see it how
That's
it turns
hold on.
out.
Before we
We
I'll be
shall
move
see
on,
how it turns
I
out.
know. I said I
all
talked to
season.
Shags. Let me make a point. I've talked to a lot of Manchester City fans, and this is what y'all do.
Mm.
When we present you with facts, you do this.
You haven't been
Hold
preventing me with
on,
any
bro.
facts,
Hold
bro.
on, brother. Hold on, brother.
Go
I
ahead.
said this before I got into my point. I have given y'all credit.
You
There's
haven't given
like
me any credit.
I said this to you, Pep Guardiola. I
Bro,
said this to you. I said
bro.
Pep Guardiola. I said
Fuck.
this to you. Pep
Listen,
Guardiola has done
listen,
something that nobody else in this.
listen. You had an agenda.
It wasn't an agenda. It wasn't an
You got
agenda. It wasn't,
flowers out
bro.
of the
It
way so
wasn't an
you can
agenda.
skip to
Listen,
your agenda.
hold on.
It's okay.
Can I say? Hold on.
Today's episode
Can I make a
was the
point?
115 charge talk. It's
Can I make
okay.
a?
We'll
Can I make
change
a
it to
point?
we'll
Can I
change the
make a point
title.
to you? Can I
It was
make
the
a?
115 charge
Can I
talk.
make a
That's
point to
fine.
you? Can I make a point to you? Hold on, Shags. Shag, can I make a point? Am I saying the same thing about Bayern Leverkusen?
What does that have to do with anything?
Never,
No, because they went undefeated this season, brother.
never loosen.
They didn't lose the season, and I know that's a club that embodies what football is all about. They did things the right way.
Okay.
If you guys had won this league 4 years in a row without, I would be like, yo, this is the best team. I don't give a
So
fuck.
all I want is you to keep the same energy when the court case goes
Bro,
through
I would
and
keep
we
the
are
same
found
energy
innocent.
if they can
It's
prevent, if they
one
can
thing
provide me
that
with
you,
If we're
actual.
found in
Hold on,
when we're found when
Shags.
we are found innocent, I hope you keep the same
If
energy.
you guys are found
Marcus,
innocent and you got the court can provide me with, because I'm gonna read this. I have a degree in finance. I don't need to bullshit. I will read this document. If you can provide me with wording that says that, yo, I researched this and there was nothing, not that because it was extensive or because it was expensive to
Then
research.
you're not being objective. You're
Mark,
not being objective because regardless, what you just described is okay, a murder trial just took place. Based on the evidence that was discussed during the murder trial, regardless of if the defense successfully defended against the evidence, you
yeah,
believe that it's a murderer.
just
Okay,
Regardless of the person
hold
being
on, hold on.
I'm,
freed,
You said that right.
you're saying that's a murderer that's
You
walking.
said that right. I love that you said that.
like
That is beautiful.
just
Hold on, check,
because
check,
you like
check.
someone said
Hold on.
you're
Let me address it
innocent
real quick.
doesn't mean you didn't do that shit,
Shags,
bro.
let me address you real
You
quick.
are
You said,
not comprehending the like you
Shags,
refuse to comprehend the fact that you could actually be guilty.
Shags, let me address him real quick, right?
Would you
When
ever?
R. Kelly, when R. Kelly went on TV with Homegirl, was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe this. I'm fighting for my life right now. Knowing that this motherfucker was guilty as fuck.
They
Mark,
went.
Hold
Listen, the
on. No,
difference between what you are saying
bro, it's not the
is
difference.
that they went through a process and
It,
R. Kelly was found guilty,
okay.
regardless of whatever you said.
Was OJ Simpson,
If we go through this
found
process,
innocent or not?
he was found innocent. That's
OJ Simpson. Okay, listen, OJ Simpson. Okay, you're right. Your OJ Simpson point is right, but here's the difference. OJ Simpson only had one trial. This
oh,
would be. This would be. Look,
Yeah.
OJ Simpson had.
So now,
This would be.
hold on.
This. No,
So
no, no,
now
no.
there
There's
has
no
to be
now.
like
Hold
more than
on.
one trial.
No. This if
doesn't matter if the
no,
reason
no, no, no. Let me finish my
the
points.
fact
Let
of
me finish my points. I started off.
it doesn't
I
matter if they got away with it or if they didn't get away with it. They did that shit. That is the fact. And Marcus, what you need to comprehend and you need to start thinking about as a Man City fan, because you're in this shit. You need to start realizing that, hey, my club might have done some
You guys are killing
financial
the essence
crime.
of football.
listen. Here's what I'm saying. I have that. All I know is we've been charged with something similar. We took it to the Court of Arbitration for Sport.
You haven't taken to the court of arbitration.
Well,
Like
that
We
court,
took
your
it to the
date,
court.
your
We
court
took
date
it to
is
the
set for
Court of
2025,
Arbitration for
brother.
Sport.
pay off that
Your
court.
court date is set for 2025, brother.
You
So
paid off
can I?
the court.
So
Your
can I?
court
So can I
date is
finish what
set
I
for
was saying?
Or they're taking you
Can I?
to court that you cannot pay off.
So can
They're
I
taking
finish? So
you
can
to
I finish what I was saying? What
runs.
I was saying was
Yes,
when and why I brought up O.J. Simpson saying only having one trial is because we
you
had a similar trial,
went to a
took it to
court now.
Court of Arbitration for
Pay
Sport,
off.
and we were found innocent. So if we're found innocent here,
Let me
But
ask you another
you're
question real quick. So
not
this is
gonna be innocent,
you're
though.
making
You're not gonna be
hold
innocent,
on,
man.
Shags.
They
You're
got
making
you.
Shags, hold on, let me get
Yes, you.
you're making what you're doing is that you're making the
Get away
abuse
with this.
you're making the abuser argument.
what abuser
Hold on,
arguments?
let me can I make the point for you? You're saying as long as I can hide the facts of my wrongdoing from the actual law, if I can hide my actual fact and I go free, that means I'm innocent. It doesn't
So
mean that you
wait,
do not
wait,
do what
wait.
you
I need
did,
to stop you there. I need to stop you there. You started off your statement saying if I
brother.
hide, shut up. If I hide, that's what you started. If I hide, for you to start off saying if
So
I
if
hide,
I hide, and again,
you have to, you
I
have to
love that.
already
I love that
believe
you
that
said that.
something wrong was already
I
done.
love that you said
I
that.
do not believe
I
anything
love
wrong
that
was done.
see. I love that you said those two things. If I hide and I do not believe, do you understand how that is personal to you? If
There's
I
nothing.
hide, listen.
There's not.
If
Okay,
hold on.
you're right.
Let me explain something to
If
you.
I
Let me
don't
explain something
believe
to
it's
you, brother.
personal,
Let
but
me
here's the
explain
thing.
something to you, brother. If
I
I told
have.
Shagun a lie, hold on. If I told
Good
Shags a
God
lie
Almighty.
about you, right? And nobody can prove that I told Shags the lie about you. Reality will say that I never told Shags the lie about you.
Man's talking about a lie. All I'm saying is
Because that's what it
there
is.
was a.
If you can
So you're
take your
saying. So you're
150,
saying the court. Wait,
hold on,
hold on.
no,
So you're saying
listen.
the already court case that happened is a lie.
See,
So the
Marcus.
court case. So the court case. No, answer the question.
You said
Answer the.
Taurus.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Was the court case
Marcus.
that already happened a lie?
Marcus.
Bro,
Marcus.
again, I'm gonna repeat myself to you.
Was worth 55 mil. Can you honestly say that that man was worth 55 mil?
Who are
And you
you
sold
talking
him
about,
to a club where that didn't have any money, that
bro?
had to
I
rename
didn't hear
the
your
club the
your
Spotify Camp Nou.
bro. You're chopping. I can't hear you. What? Who are you talking about?
Ferran Torres.
Bro, oh, we fleeced Barcelona, but that's not my job. I
Oh
mean,
my god,
Barcelona
that is
the
part
same way
of
the
this.
same way. Oh,
That
wait,
is
hold on,
part.
wait. Us, no, we set a price. Just like Chelsea set a price on Kai Havertz, and Arsenal
Oh god,
foolishly came and bought it. We
brother.
if we value our player a certain value, and
The
you come and buy, you don't have to buy the
difference
player.
between Chelsea selling to a club that actually has money to spend versus selling to a club that does not have no money.
And also,
That
hold
is
on,
not
let me
on
add on to
us.
let me add on to
That
that.
is not on
Let me add on to
us.
that.
That is not on us.
Let me add on to what
That
Shaq
is
said.
not on us.
Let me add on to Shaq.
Marcus, you're being
Let me add on to that.
delusional.
The difference between selling to a club that also has a relationship with your manager and his agents are in that club. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, bro?
Bro,
That is money
bro, there's
laundering.
relationships everywhere. That doesn't matter to me.
Oh
There's
God in
relationships everywhere.
heaven, God,
There's
God, God, God,
relationships
God.
everywhere. That
Okay,
doesn't matter to
bro.
me.
Hold on.
You listen.
Let me make another point.
You're a man U.
Hold
You
on.
had a relation. They
Hold on.
had a relationship.
Can I ask a question?
Your manager had a
Bro,
relationship with all the players that you bought,
hold
and you
on.
bought all
Hold
wrong
on.
players.
Hold on.
Shady shit.
Hold on. Shakes, relax. Why is it that Dortmund cannot sign Sancho from United for his actual club, his actual worth? And why is it that we signed Anthony from Ajax for a price that was inflated? And why is it that Ajax today can't balance their books based on their sale to Anthony to Manchester United?
Wait. Ajax has no balancing
Brother,
issue.
they're in a financial distress today because they have made terrible. It's the same thing with Barcelona.
No.
Hi,
It's their financial issues has nothing to do with the sales. In fact,
bruh,
the sale of Anthony helped them.
brother,
It's the fact that they've been poor.
brother. Ajax
They've
has
been
been the most
poor.
dominant club in the
No,
Dutch
not in
league.
the no, not in the last couple of years. Go back and
Mind the
go
when
back.
the end when okay, let me
Go
explain.
go
When did
not in
Ten
the last
Hag
couple of
join?
years. Go back.
When did Ten Hag
Go
join?
back and look.
When did
Go back and look.
Ten Hag join Man U?
Well, it's been 2 years, yeah.
Okay, so when it was Ajax last league trophy?
Might be 4 years ago.
4
Look,
years? When Ten
this
Hag won it
hey
as their
guys,
coach the
guys,
last 2 years?
guys,
What
this
are
is a
you
good chance.
saying?
We have spent 57 minutes and change
This is no, this is the episode.
discussing
This is the
Man
episode. The episode's
City.
done. No, the
This
episode's
is
done. The
a
episode's done.
perfect opportunity for us to switch.
No, the episode's done.
There
No,
are
the episode.
19 other teams in the
No, no,
Premier
no, no,
League.
no, no. The episode's done. The episode's done. If
Done?
you've been with us, yeah, it's done. If you've been with us for this long, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Uh,
As you see, it was definitely not supposed to. It was supposed to be championship, but we have some
Listen,
other fans here who
Congratulations, man.
who want to discuss the potential downfall. Now, as I said,
yo,
when
that's
things when the dust settles and we're
listen,
still at the top, I just
listen.
hope the energy that was shown on today's episode is reciprocated the same
It
way.
will
Oh,
never.
I will be
Energy
the
is
first.
going
I
to
will be the first.
continue.
Let me say
If
this.
anything,
I
the
will be
energy
the
is going
first
to
person.
be multiplied.
I will be the first
You
person
will
to
never stop fighting
congratulate
football.
Manchester City if they have been proven innocent in all
It,
115 charges
even
with
if
no
they get
nuances, with no
it doesn't make
bullshit,
them
with no
innocent.
technicalities, none of that. I will come here on this podcast and say, you know what, boss? You were right. I was wrong.
No, no,
You
no,
guys
no, no,
earned
no,
every
no,
single
no.
trophy that you won.
No,
If
don't do
there's
that.
any technical, hold on. If there's
Don't do
any
that.
technicality you guys skated on, I would hope that you come on this podcast and tell me, yeah, maybe things could have gone wrong for us if things go this
No,
way.
no.
But
Whatever.
they're not
They
gonna do that, bro.
Absolutely,
wait,
no. I said I'm objective. I can't speak for all Manchester City
they
fans here.
did
I
that.
am objective.
You
I
are
am
not even
objective.
objective enough to realize that your club could be guilty. You're not even
Bro,
contemplating the
he's not, and I'm
possibility.
not gonna
I
argue with them
don't
because
That could
believe
success
because
blinds that,
listen, I don't
and
no
I don't
success
want to
has
worry
nothing.
about that,
Success has nothing to do with it. All I've been trying to say, we've been charged before and we won a previous court case.
bro.
Going by that,
Listen to me.
I have
And
no
I asked you a
reason. I
question.
have
I asked you
no
one
reason
question.
to
Listen,
believe.
hold
What's
on.
up?
I asked you one
if
question in this podcast. I asked
if
you
you're
one
being
question in this
objective,
podcast.
use your brain.
I asked you one question in this
Don't go
podcast
to
yesterday. I said,
it.
do you think that Manchester City will be acquitted from all 115 charges? And you said no.
Yeah, it's 115 is a
So
lot,
then
but
if you come back to me and tell me that
Mhm.
even 3 of them you were guilty on, I hope that you will feel the same way that Nottingham Forest and Everton have felt when they got points deducted from them. I would
listen,
hope
I
that you
already
would
told
be,
you.
but you're gonna come back and tell
It's
me
already
like,
been
oh my
told. It's
God,
already been told to me that it's separate cases. All three are
see,
separate
this is what I'm
cases.
trying to say. You're gonna
So
come back to
that's
me and
it.
tell me that it's separate cases. It's not
It's
the
already been
same,
said they're separate
bro.
cases.
Hold on. If they're charged to hold on.
There's
Can I ask you,
lawyers that have
can I
spoken
ask
on
you a
this.
question? See, if they're all charged to FFP and FFP regulation states something, how can you then tell me it's different cases when they're all charged to FFP?
It's not me telling you. It's all
That's
the lawyers and
you.
stuff
That
that's
is
booked
you
it.
telling me.
No,
It's you.
I am telling you based
Bro,
off the research that
I
I've
have
done.
watched listen, I've watched the Premier League treat Luis Suarez.
Bro,
Hold on, I've
you're
watched
telling me
hold
you
on.
did
I have
you
hold on,
went
let me
you're
make my
telling me
point.
you went and did the
I have
research
made my point.
and you're still
Yes, I have watched because
Says
I have
on the
watched the
league,
Premier
but
League.
y'all are
Hold
guilty.
on. I have watched the Premier League.
believing we're guilty is different.
I have watched
Believing these cases are the
no. I'm
same
not I'm saying
is different is
it's
something
an
else.
I'm not saying
Whatever
it's
they
guilty.
say
I'm saying
you did that shit. They have proof.
it's an asterisk
They
on your
have proof that
it's an
you
asterisk on
did
your
financial
success.
crime.
Because I have watched the Premier League say that Luis Suarez is innocent of racism when the audio showed that he called Patrice Evra a Negro.
Yeah,
Do you understand me, brother?
just
So
because
I'm
they
not
say
trying to
you're
diss you on
innocent
what
in the
you
court of
believe.
law
I'm not
doesn't
trying to
mean you
diss you
didn't
on what
actually
you
do
believe.
that.
I'm not trying to diss you on what you believe. You're a Manchester City fan. Your bias is for your club. I understand that. I told you this from the beginning. I am completely unbiased. If you come out to that, yo, we didn't do nothing, I'll say, you know what? This is the best club in my lifetime, as far as I know, since Alex Ferguson. As a Manchester United fan, we need to do better than this club. If it comes back that you have some technicalities, I will also say that your club is a fraud. And I hope that you would take that on the chin. That's all I'm saying. Whether or not it hurts your feelings as a City fan or whatever you want to say, it's the facts. Because
All I ask is that you consider the
I watched
possibility.
the Premier League
Please
allow
consider
Liverpool.
the possibility.
I watched the Premier League allow Liverpool to print shirts for Luis Suarez after he called Patrice Evra a Negro. I watched that shit. Liverpool fans printed shirts about Luis Suarez, calling Patrice Evra a Negro. And they played in those shirts. They warmed up in those shirts. And it was a no. Liverpool fans act like, yo, he didn't say that shit. So spare me with your bias, brother.
Bro, it's nothing biased. I've
It's a
just told
bias,
you.
bro. It's a
I've
bias. You're
just
a
told
City
you.
fan. It's
Listen,
a bias.
no,
It's a
there's no
clear
bias
bias.
about it.
It's a
All
clear
I'm
bias.
speaking out. Listen,
It's a clear bias.
all I'm
It's
speaking.
okay.
It's no
It's
bias.
okay. It's okay.
All I'm
It's
speaking about is a
okay.
fact.
It's
We were
okay.
charged before.
It's
We won
okay.
that case.
It's
So let's
okay.
let this case
It's
play out. That's
okay.
all I've been
It's
saying.
okay.
Let
I'm
me
saying that
ask
it's okay.
Marcus one more
That's all I've
question.
been saying.
It's
Let
okay.
me ask Marcus one. Is there a possibility that Man City are guilty?
Absolutely. There's always a possibility for everything. Just like when my answer to his question,
So if there's
what
a
will we get?
possibility,
Could
if
we
there's a
go
possibility,
through? What's up?
if there's
Okay,
a possibility that you think they're guilty, you wouldn't be arguing with me with 100% assurance that
No,
your
I
club.
would, because everything I've seen up on this far has told us we are innocent.
no,
We have
you have
listen.
to argue. You have
No,
Okay, Marcus,
again,
can I ask you a question? Marcus, can I just
again. Unless you're telling me,
Marcus,
unless you're telling me you guys do not care about the
can I ask you a
case that we've
question? Can I
already
ask you a
won.
question? Marcus,
nobody cares about that
Marcus,
case.
can I ask you a
Bro.
question?
Okay, then that's it. End of
Marcus,
discussion.
Marcus,
No
can I
need
ask
for
you a
any more
question? Do you
questions.
think if I
That
asked,
case, bro.
you think if I asked an Everton
You
fan
need
or
that
not,
case
hold on,
because you have
if I
money.
asked an Everton fan or a Nottingham Forest fan, if I felt 100% that they have any evidence that they were innocent, they would have told me the same thing that you just told me.
I mean, I would hope not, considering their case
They
is
would have
already
said
done.
the same thing because you know what? I followed it. I have a few of them on my timeline, and they said, you know what? We're innocent of this shit. But you know what happened? The Premier League said that they were not innocent.
Listen,
So what you're saying that you're innocent, it's
you
a
keep.
biased view.
No, it is
And I'm
not.
trying to,
Listen,
hold
Mace,
on. Let me make a
Mace,
point.
you keep going around in a circle.
Let me,
You
I don't,
keep bringing up,
let
all
me
these
make
other
a point
teams.
to you that you want to.
Here's the example that you keep letting fly over your head. All these other teams, their court cases this season was the only one that they've had. We've had a similar one and have already
Have you
beaten.
had
This
your
is the
court
Premier
case
League
for
coming
all
around again.
115 of them?
Okay, so Premier League saw they failed the first time, said let's see if we can throw more, see what we can catch.
Oh,
So we'll see.
hold on.
So
Okay,
we'll
okay,
see. We'll see. We'll see what they can
okay.
catch. We'll see
I
what they
get,
can
I get, I
catch.
get, I get what you're saying.
We'll see what they can catch.
I get what you're saying right now. I get
We'll
what you're
see
saying
what
right
they
now.
can catch.
I get what you're saying right now. Hold on. I get what you're saying right now, Marcus. You're saying the Premier League looked at Nottingham Forest and said, you know, we can't get 115 charges on them. They looked at Brighton. They looked
No,
at Chelsea with
no.
all of their movements. They looked at them and said, you know, we can't get 115 charges on them. They looked at Arsenal. They looked at.
This has nothing to
Hold
do
on,
with
no,
other
bro.
teams.
Arsenal.
Why do
You're
you keep
saying that
skipping over the wait? Why do you keep skipping over the fact that we already
because
had a
you're
court
saying that your
case?
club is being singled out.
No, I'm not.
So
Listen, just listen,
hold on,
Mace.
bro.
Just listen to what is coming out of my mouth. We already had a case that we beat.
Can I
Now
ask you
we
then the
have
same
another
question I
one.
asked you 5 minutes ago? Did that case cover all 115 cases against y'all?
And my answer to you was it did not.
Okay,
Now
so hold
that
on. I'm
okay, wait,
saying,
let me finish. My answer to you was it did not. After the Premier League saw they failed, they said let's circle back and see how much we can catch them
can I
with.
now use your logic against you? Do you know that Nottingham Forest and Liverpool, all the cases that they got on them, they weren't charged on all of them. They were only charged on few of them
That
that
has no
resulted
concern,
in
but
their.
that does not matter to
But
me.
do you see what I'm saying? You're
Just
doing my
because you
you're
got away with
basically
something
making my
does not mean
points,
you
bro.
cannot do
Your
it.
bias is not
It's
making it
what they can
objective.
prove in court. And they're charging with 115.
Your bias, Marcus, is not making you
That's
objective.
it's not no, this is
115
listen,
evidence
this
on
is
you, bro.
this is This is not any. This has nothing to do.
Again, if they did not have evidence on you,
Marcus,
the
hold on.
first time, you picked them
Shags,
the other couple times, but now they got you. They're
Shags,
waiting for you in courts. They
Marcus,
will
you
not
said
do
like,
this
yo,
if they do not have evidence and proof against you.
Shag, Marcus,
Y'all
do
did
you
something.
know that? Do you realize that Nottingham Forest and Everton submitted appeals for their charges?
Oh yeah, and the appeals were denied.
So now
They
let me
were.
ask you a question. Let me ask you directly as a question. You have these motherfuckers had like 4 or 5 charges against them. You have 115 charges. My first question to you was, do you think you guys would skate by all of them? You said no. Now I asked you another question. What is the appropriate consequence for you guys being basically guilty of, let's say, 5? And
I
that
answered.
5, hold on. And that 5 spreads along 5 seasons.
Me
What
personally, I would
you,
every
what
single
do
Premier
you
League
as
from.
a Manchester City
I would
fan
take the
believe is
last 4 Premier Leagues from them.
right? What do you as a Manchester City fan deem that is appropriate punishment for your club
Breaking
breaking
5.
those laws? That
Five,
was also
five out of
enforced.
115. That's enough.
Yes.
That's
What do
all
you
we
think
need,
that is the
Marcus.
what do you think that is the
Listen,
appropriate
it's going to
punishment?
be.
What
There's
is
no.
hold on,
There's not
Shaq,
going to
no.
be.
The
Shaq,
league,
There's,
I want Marcus to answer this.
Man U should have won the league.
Shaq,
Liverpool should have won the
I
league.
want him to answer this question for me, direct. If you don't think that you guys are gonna skate past the 115 charges, say you guys get 110 of them was acquitted, you're innocent. 100 you have 5 of them were guilty. 5. What do you think your appropriate punishment should be for being guilty for 5 charges of breaking the FFP, considering that Nottingham Forest and Everton were deducted damn near 10 points? What do you think your punishment should be, brother?
so first off, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near 5.
Oh,
Now,
Jesus.
for the sake of
Hold
this
on, hold on, hold
discussion.
on, hold on. Hold on. Before you continue,
Okay.
you made your point. I hate dealing with people that are scared of past answers for me. I don't like that. You just told me that you don't think
I
that.
don't
Hold
skate. I
on,
didn't
hold on.
skate past
I'm
anything.
The
asking you. I'm
point
asking you a
was
question.
if you're guilty, it
Hold
doesn't
on.
matter if you think you should be guilty or
I'm
not. Answer
asking you
the
a question.
question. If you
No,
are
you asked.
You told
No,
me.
he
You told
asked
me.
me a specific
You.
number.
I'm
what?
If
asking.
you're asking me my opinion,
I'm
I should
asking
give
you
you the
two. I'm
opinion on the
asking you
number
two
that I think
specific
is
questions.
plausible for
I'm
us.
asking
No,
you two.
no. It doesn't
Hold
matter
on.
what you think.
Shags.
You are guilty for 5 charges. What should the punishment
I'm
be?
asking you two
It's
specific
going to
questions
be a
again.
points deduction.
You told me that
How many
you told me
points?
out of your mouth that you don't think
Probably 15.
that hold on, you don't think that hold on, you don't think
That's
that
relegation.
Shags, he told me that you don't think that Manchester City would be acquitted of all 115 charges. Is that a yes or a no?
It is a no.
Okay, so what number of charges do you think that they will be acquitted, they will be guilty of?
No more than 3.
Okay, you know what? Bro, you fine. 3 is beautiful. I like the
Okay.
3 number. Now hold on to that 3 number and don't change it.
Yep.
If Manchester City are guilty of 3 charges of breaking the FFP, what is the appropriate punishment considering that Nottingham Forest and Everton were charged of 1?
Maximum of 15 points.
Okay, I like that. So if you spread that 15 points across 3
15
seasons, who does
points?
that leave the club? Consider that Manchester, hold on, let me give you context. Consider that under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United finished second, 3 points behind you all. Answer my question.
Is
We
enough
still
to take
we
3.
So if
only
you
lose.
spread it
We
across
only
3 years,
lose.
hold on.
You
We
won
only
the
lose.
Premier League
We
right
only
now.
lose. We only
you will
lose
lose
to
3
Liverpool.
titles.
You won
You,
one
We only lose to
point.
Liverpool. It's
hey,
5. It's 5. I
you
said
will lose.
maximum. Hold on.
You will lose.
Maximum of 15 points. 5 for each charge. Or you said across the year. So I'm
3, that's
assuming
3 years. That's
that's
3 years. That's
okay.
3
So
years.
5
So
per
that's
year.
3 years.
That's
5 years.
5 per year.
So let me ask you
So
a
we're
question.
only losing to
Hold on.
Liverpool.
Let me ask you a question because you seem
We're
to
only
forget.
losing to Liverpool.
You seem to forget you seem to forget your season. Last year you barely beat 2 years ago. You barely beat Everton 3-2 to win the trophy. The season before, you were 3 points ahead Manchester United. Only Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United. You will lose
Again,
that too.
if you're
You will lose 2 trophies, brother.
we're only losing 1.
2.
if you're keeping everything equal, we're only losing one. Why
Oh,
are we going back changing results?
what about
Bro,
this year?
because you will lose 5 points per each previous
What about
season.
this year,
No,
Marcus?
yes. So if you go back per each previous season,
So
we only
You
let me
would
go
lose
back.
this year,
bro,
though.
you're telling me that you beat you
We would
what
only lose. We would lose this year, and then we would
you
win.
Lose to Liverpool.
We would lose to Liverpool. That's it.
Lose to
and
Man.
then only going to social season, how much would you lose? You beat us by
We'd
7
still,
points?
yes, we'd still beat you.
You beat us by 7 points?
Yes, we'd still beat you. If we lose 5 points, we still beat you.
You beat us by 7 points. That's what you're saying?
You know what?
Answer your question.
Marcus, I can see the.
It was 5 or 7. 5 or 7. It
Look
was
up
five
the
or
season.
seven.
Look,
That's it,
I'm
bro.
gonna let you look up the season.
Y'all are guilty. Y'all did whatever they accused you of, and
Yeah, I mean,
it's showing. Like y'all, the
I
fans.
love that you love
shows.
your club, bro, and I understand that you love your club, but like I said, I'm gonna bring balance to this.
I would
3
respect
years ago, you would
you
lose
more.
by 7 points in
Look,
second.
I would respect Man City more if their fans like
Come on.
were out and out criminals. If their fans were
all
like,
right.
were,
So
you know,
20. So you said the past 3 years, yes?
Yep.
The past 3 years. Okay. So that's counting this year.
yeah,
Okay.
It's counting this year. So if that's counting this year, that then means we're only going back to the 21 season. If it's not counting this year, we're going back to the 2020 season.
Okay.
So tell me, which do you want?
I'm asking you a question. When United finished second under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer,
74-86.
huh?
74-86. That's the table. You were
the
at 74. We at 86.
the charges are not just from the past 3 years. They're from
In
like
what
past
season? Hold on,
15
hold on.
No,
years.
but we just said no. We
Year.
just
Bro,
no.
fine. Hold on.
We
Yo,
stayed
Shags.
on 3, and I
Shags.
said a maximum of
Shags.
15.
Oh, Shags, hold on.
5 points per
Who was?
year.
Hold on. I'm asking you a question. You said 3s in a row. So you look at this season, the previous
Yes.
season, and third season. That third
Okay.
season, who was second place?
Third season, Liverpool. That
What
which I
point?
said we
What
would
points was
lose to
there?
Liverpool.
What points?
93-92.
So if you lose 3 points, what would Liverpool be at?
They beat us by 1.
Bro, so what are you saying?
Bro, the same thing that I just said. I said we would
So
only lose to
hold on.
Liverpool.
So you're telling me that? So your answer?
This year too.
Your answer was like, yo, United
Only
wouldn't
lose
win.
Liverpool.
That's what I asked. I asked. If you count
No.
this year, then we lose 2.
Shags,
If
hold
you
on. I
don't
got
count
it.
this year, it's only Liverpool.
Shags, hold on. You were telling me your answer was based on the fact that United wouldn't win the league, but would Liverpool win the league?
That's the first
Your
thing I
answer
said.
So that way
I
that you
said
guys would not
Liverpool
lead.
would win.
So, hold on. So you understand what that does to your legacy, right?
What do you
Wouldn't
mean?
you wouldn't lead. You wouldn't win the league 4 years in a row. You understand that,
Okay.
right?
We'd have 3 years in a row, just like any other English team.
3 years
No,
in one
you
row.
would not. You would have two
Yes,
or
we
four.
would.
3 years in one
Two
row, bro.
or
You
four.
lost 4 years. What are you saying?
Are you counting? Wait. Not. We're having 2 separate conversations, Shegs.
Oh,
Shegs, you're counting this year, yes?
Yes.
Mace, are you counting this year?
I'm counting this year.
Okay.
Bro, it
Then
doesn't.
we're here. So yes, we've lost 2.
Yeah.
We've lost 2. You're
So
right.
if you lost 2 out of 4 years, how do you win it 4 years in a row, brother?
No, we haven't. No, I just agree with you.
That's
I
what I'm
said if we
saying.
didn't, we
Hold
would have
on,
won
hold on.
3.
Hold
But
on.
you said you're counting this year, so now we're here.
Hold on. So if you lost in 2 years and 4 years, if you lost in 2 years and 4 years, how do you win it 3 years in a row?
Bro, what do you mean? How do we win it 3 years in a row?
You lost it twice in 4 years.
That's counting this year.
Yeah.
Won it-
Because this year makes it the 4th year.
Yes.
You are
This is
doing.
With
the
the 5
correction year.
points,
What are you
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. With
Marcus,
the 5 points last season.
Gymnastics.
No, I'm not doing any mental gymnastics. I'm trying to understand.
Man City.
We've already moved past the fact that we're not winning.
I know it's hard for you to
Episode, bro.
understand, brother. I know
Marcus,
that it's hard for you
the
to understand.
episode.
Jesus
I know it's hard for
Christ.
you to understand.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
Shags, I like to reiterate. Manchester City.
Y'all are talking over each other. Y'all not saying anything.
Listen, what I just told you. If you just told me, I'm gonna reiterate. You told me we're not gonna be indicted for all the 115 charges. The max we're gonna be is 3 years.
Yes.
I agree. If you didn't apply those 3 years to the last 3 years, including this year,
Yes.
how do you win 4 trophies in a row?
You
I
don't.
already agreed. We don't.
So what does that do to Pep's legacy? This is what I'm trying to have you answer me directly.
Okay, it does nothing because all it does is he's not the first English manager. He's not the first manager to win 4 in a row. He's already
So
done
does
everything
it?
else.
But then you know what that does? That puts Manchester United still where it's at. And this is the point that I made in the beginning,
Which
is
is
that
where
we are the only clubs that have won 3 years in a row. The reason why Pep is doing this whole hullabaloo is
we've
because
won 3 in a row, though.
Look, Marcus. When a police officer is found of being corrupt, you know what they do? They throw out all of his cases out. Every criminal he has ever put in the jail, they can reevaluate the case, and they say, "Oh, the officer was corrupt, so everything he did to put me in prison does not count." That is what they do in the real world. If
Yes.
if
So
Man
far,
City is getting caught for one, all it takes is one of those 115 cases, because the charge is corruption, Marcus. The
all
charge
right,
is
we'll see.
corruption.
We shall see.
Away with
We're just having it. We're just having a hypothetical conversation.
no, but
Both
it's,
of you
I get,
believe. Both of you
listen, I
believe
get that it's
what you
hypothetical.
believe,
I
but
his
get it's
we shall
listen,
see.
I get that it's hypothetical for you,
charge to prove all of the 115. It
and
doesn't
like,
matter. You
and
got
I
away
get.
with the arrest, but you are still guilty. The
Do you know
fact that
what?
they
Yo,
continue the
hold on.
court, they continue to take
Can I
the
make
court,
another point, Shags?
already makes you guilty. You did
Can I make
that.
another point, Shags? You notice that I have not one time in this conversation criticized Arsenal. Have you noticed that?
I
Because
mean,
that is a club that
Arsenal didn't win the Arsenal
no,
didn't win the
I
Premier
get
League.
it, but that is a club that did things the right way. They got to the top the right way.
You keep saying right way. You don't know that we haven't done anything the right way. That's
You
what
know why I
that's
know
what
that
I
you have.
keep
You know why
saying.
I know. You know why I know that you haven't done
The
things the
wrong
right way.
way.
You know why I
You
know
know
that you haven't done things the
it
right
the
way.
wrong way, though.
You know why I
Marcus,
know. You know why I can say that you haven't done things the
you
right
did
way?
it the wrong way.
Because lesser clubs who have done things like you guys have got points deducted.
Again, they were separate
But no,
cases. You
no,
believe them to be the same. They
Marcus
were separate
you know what
cases.
you're gonna do?
are
Yo,
innocent here.
Marcus,
I'm a Chelsea fan. That's a Man United fan. You're a Man City fan. Where none of us are innocent. We are all guilty, bro.
I don't
And
give
your
a fuck.
club,
Listen, you know why? You know what I'm gonna tell you? You know what I'm
club
gonna tell you?
is
You know what I'm
worse.
gonna tell you that this is what I'm telling you that you're not being objective. I don't like Arsenal.
He's not being objective.
I
Listen,
don't like.
no,
Listen,
listen.
hold on.
Y'all
I'll give
cannot
it my
wait,
time.
hold on. No. Stop.
He's not being
The
objective at
first
all.
thing, no. First, and nah. Now this has gone past the point of
You can't
just
say because
no. Wait. This has gone no,
guilty
because we're being irresponsible. We are
when
being
you
no. We are being irresponsible because we've gone. This has gone past the point of podcast talk. If y'all can believe what you want to believe, but we cannot go discussing about a case that is currently in court as it is fact, and which is the way that you guys are discussing this.
the
You know
fact
what?
literally
Yo,
what you
Marcus,
just said
Marcus,
is literally not objective
Marcus,
because you are not
Marcus,
considering the context. You are
Marcus,
rejecting the shit we are saying. You are
No,
Marcus,
I'm considering
Marcus.
everything, and my
You know
response
what?
to you is
Marcus,
it's the case is
Marcus,
currently ongoing. If it comes to
Marcus,
to consider is the fact that you could be guilty. Consider that.
Marcus, Marcus.
But I've already, but
I,
my response to that is we've already gone under similar cases and have beaten them.
No,
So
no, no.
you haven't,
why
but
would
you haven't, you
we
haven't,
have,
you
we
haven't,
have,
you haven't.
Consider
we
You already
have.
went through
the
one
fact
case.
that you
So
could
if
be
you, okay, so this is,
Marcus,
and this,
Marcus,
no, wait, hold on. This is where, and this is where I'm
consider
gonna stop it.
scenario
This,
where you could
this is
be
where I
guilty.
started. This is where I was saying, if you guys don't consider, if you don't consider the previous case that we had, go to court of arbitration for sport as anything relevant or
I do,
anything to stand on, then that's one thing.
I do.
But the reason for my confidence is because we had that previous case that we've
Yes,
won.
yes,
So
Marcus. Listen,
regard so
listen. I understand what you're
You're
saying,
good at being bad.
Marcus.
You're good at being bad, okay?
I understand that,
Let's
Marcus. Listen,
guilty.
you're
that's crazy.
right. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
good at getting away with things,
You're
okay?
right,
What you know?
Marcus.
That for you? Oh, Man City, you're very good.
You
You're
have
I
Marcus.
mean,
Yo, listen, listen.
you
being a
believe that
Marcus.
we're a criminal. So hey,
You're 100%, Marcus. You're 100% right in your assessment, right? I agree with you there, right? But I have a couple questions for you. A few questions, right? When Everton was deducted the points and Nottingham Forest was deducted the points, did you say the same thing?
yes.
Okay.
Everything I
Hold on,
said
no.
was
I
we
want.
have to wait until the case was done.
So
Their
when the
case was
case,
done,
hold
and
on,
it
when
was
the
done.
case was done, and these two clubs had maybe 4 or 5, and they were only charged on 1 or 2, and got these point deducted. You have 115.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not even trying to like.
Bro.
I'm asking you as a human being who has a brain.
Yes.
If you understand probability, right?
Yes.
What you're telling me as a City fan is for me as a United fan and for Shags as a Chelsea fan to shut the hell up. Wait until 115 of these charges are looked at. When 115 of them, you believe that 115 of them will be acquitted, and you're gonna show us. When a club that had only 5 were guilty of 2 of them, you have 115. So then use your God-given brain. If you have 100, how many do you think you'll be guilty on? Hold on. Keep in
Many
context
you
that, hold
think
on,
you
bro. Hold on.
guilty of?
Let me
You
drop
said
this caveat.
3.
Keep in context that Chelsea was already banned under Frank Lampard for 2 seasons from signing players for the same crime. Do you forget that?
Listen, I don't forget anything,
So,
and
but
everything that you guys have brought up,
That is
I
what
you're telling
listen,
me to ignore
listen.
because I
115
know you
charges
will
of
remember. But
crime.
because it is your club, you are not being objective.
That's what
You
I'm
are
telling
being
you, bro. And
biased.
I'm telling you that we are both being objective in the fact that if
We
this
know
was
you're
United,
not. Dog.
I
You're
wouldn't want
subjective. But because Man
I wouldn't want
City,
my club run like
you're
yours.
ignoring the truth.
No, time
Y'all
out.
are y'all are talking.
I wouldn't want Manchester United run like the way City's
So
run.
see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all screaming objective, and then you're saying things like that. That is not objective. You
I am being
saying I
objective
wait. You saying I would not want my club run like yours is you already having some type of decision made on how we run our club
because
as it
I
pertains to these charges.
do you know why I said that? Because I wouldn't want my club as a Manchester United fan to have 150 charges hang over our head.
Okay, so that is where we will end the discussion because you already have your decision made.
It's not a decision.
Until
It's
the
not a
until
decision that I made. I didn't
hey,
make that. I
we're
didn't make
already
that
we're already
decision.
an hour 23 minutes in.
I didn't make that
We're
decision.
already an hour
I
23.
didn't make that decision,
You're right. I
brother.
used the
I
wrong
didn't make that decision.
I used the wrong word. I meant your
Everything
views.
was confused.
You already have your views on it.
Your influence.
We all already have our views on it.
Then
Once the case is done, that's what will happen. Again, congrats to Man City for the
Congratulations
championship.
to Manchester City. They are right now the best club in England. They have
Heats
done something that no other club in Europe in England has ever done since the inception of the Premier League, winning 4 Premier Leagues in a row. That is a huge achievement. No
4
other
P.
club, I believe, in our lifetime will ever come close to that.
Do you
I want you
know?
to hear these words that I'm saying so that you're not saying that I'm being biased. I am saying this for everyone to hear. Pep
Uh,
Guardiola is he's up there with Sir Alex Ferguson. I'm saying as a Manchester United fan. He's up there. His attention to detail, his tactics, his understanding of football, his recruitment. He is the best coach of the modern era. Are you getting what I'm saying, brother?
Bro, that has nothing to do with
No, it
with the
has
charges,
everything
bro.
to do with that. But then
Has nothing to do with the charges.
I'm glad that you said that
It
because
has
that
nothing to
charges
do
That has
has
nothing
come
to
to
do
do
with
with
the
the
charges.
way your club is run. It taints him. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I am separating Pep Guardiola as the GOAT from Manchester City as an organization. Do you understand this?
if
Listen,
Pochettino
listen,
was the
listen.
coach, you probably
As I said, what will ultimately be decided about the organization
it's
will
at
be
that.
decided.
You would have 0 charges.
Listen.
Listen, man.
I'll say this again in the group chat. Let me make
Listen.
if Manchester City skates through 115 charges,
Football is finished.
football is done, and I will come back on
We're
this podcast
done.
and say, "Yo, it's open." I will apologize to you as a Manchester City fan. I'll apologize, and I will tell the football world it's open season on football. Criminalize as much as you
It's
can.
over. The
It's
criminal.
done.
No, but see, but that's what I'm
It's
saying. That's
done.
what I'm saying.
Yo,
You can't say
bro.
something like that
Can
and
I ask
then
you another
say you're
question?
biased because
Can I ask you
you
a
can't
question?
say something like that. You already have a
You know
decision
what?
made if
You
you're
know what?
saying
You're
something
right.
like that.
Let me ask you a question. How is it that Pep Guardiola's brother is running Girona, part of the City Group, and they're about to be in the Champions League with
Mm.
Girona?
They're
Correct.
not.
What
And
do you
now
Girona's
mean you're
gonna have
not?
to go.
and
Girona.
they're changing the rule to allow two clubs owned by the
Brother, come on.
same
Hey,
competition.
yo, Fabrizio
When
announced this shit
it came to
today. They're in the Champions League.
City Group,
So again,
want to
explain
change the
yourself to me,
rules.
brother.
When it came to City Group, now they want to change the
Come
rule.
on, man. Like I'm not
Marcus,
dumb. I know
come
what's going
on,
on.
bro.
Bro, as reported by the New York Times. Champions League not guaranteed for Girona.
Again, as reported by Fabrizio two days
I,
ago,
I think Man City should be
they're
the one to
playing.
play.
They're about
In
to
the
sign
Champions
Thiago
League.
Alcantara from Liverpool.
I think both teams should be
Like,
banned.
what are you?
I think both teams.
No,
Hold on.
no.
Let me.
That was
Listen,
there.
what you got? No. Listen, what you
Uh,
guys are bringing up, you need to explain the full story and context.
I'm
The
explaining
only
the
wait,
full
no, you're not.
story
No,
to you.
you're not.
Okay,
The
okay.
only
You
way
know what?
Girona wait. The only
Explain.
way
You explain
Girona,
the full story to
the
us. Then.
only way Girona goes into the Champions League next season, and this is why they were reported as to not guaranteed yet by the New York Times, is because the Abu Dhabi Group, which is the main owner of City Football Group, has to decide to give up majority stakeholders' rights for Girona. Until they decide to do that,
That is, you know
that
what's
is what.
crazy? That
If they
is
don't
probably
decide,
that's probably the most pathetic thing I've heard. Because as a finance person, do you know how
what do you
easy
mean?
it is? Do you know how easy it is to change stakeholder right?
I mean,
Do you
that's
know
that's
how easy that is?
all I
Bro,
can listen. All I
they
can
could
do is what's
legit
reported.
they could legit
All I
tell
can do is what's reported.
they could this is
Marcus,
what I'm
bro.
yo,
All
this
I
is
can
what I'm
say. All I can say is
Marcus,
what's reported.
Marcus,
All I can say is
listen.
what's reported.
A lot of
Marcus,
money to add
you're
right
right in
now.
what you're
Marcus,
reading from
All
the
I
hold
you are
on.
spreading
Marcus,
this,
you
bro.
are
Be
Mark, hold on.
objective.
I'm
Marcus,
objective. Hold on. There's
Marcus,
nothing wrong with
Marcus,
footballs
Marcus,
with football
Marcus,
teams. Football.
Marcus.
What's up? What's up?
By reading, if I was to read quote unquote news, I would tell you that Xavi was leaving Barcelona today.
Okay. Well,
I'm telling you that,
I've
yo,
reported you.
when they
I've only
report, bro,
reported it as they've reported it.
when they report these things, I want you to use a little bit of nuance. Do you think that Girona, upon their whole accomplishments in La Liga, Pep Guardiola's brother owns that motherfucking club? He's the CEO. City Football Group owns that club. They loaned Savio to Esther Troyes in French league. He played zero games in that club. They loaned him to PSV. Then they loaned him to Girona. They would just send that nigga around.
Conflict of interest to
Now
me.
he's hold on.
We're not
Now
the
hold
only
on, bro.
we're
I'm trying to
not
tell
the
you.
only ones that do that though. Red
Hold
Bull does it
on.
all the
You guys
time.
are the first to
Bro, but
produce that
you're the
model.
most
You're not the
successful
only one,
at
but you're the
breaking
first to
the
produce
law.
that model.
You're not the only one who's broken the law, but
You're the
the
That
first to produce
football
that model.
that
You're the
business,
first.
okay, it's a newfound business
You
model.
are the
If
first.
you do
Listen.
not if you do not like the business model, it's one thing. But it's not that they're doing anything
Do you
illegal.
understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
It's like there's a law written and a criminal takes advantage of it to kill people, and you're like, if you don't like it, fix the law.
But
yeah,
there's no law
you
written
I killed
against
people
but
to the
there's no law written
people.
against sending there's no law
Yo,
written against sending players to your sister
can I
clubs.
say this? Can I say this to you as a City fan? And I'm gonna say this, Shags. I don't want to diss you and everything because like I'm a United fan and I don't
Go
have
for it.
much love for Chelsea. But you remember when Chelsea was buying a shit ton of players and sending them on loan?
Yeah, when we
They
had the
did
loan
that for like
army,
almost
the
3
loan
years.
army
There was no
is on loan.
law against
It
it.
was legal,
It was
but
illegal.
we
But
took
eventually,
advantage of the law.
Serie caught up to them with Frank Lampard, and they got banned for 2 years. This is what I'm trying to point to you. Just because you're doing it because nobody is caught on, don't mean people are not going to catch on. And don't mean that it's wrong for the football. It don't mean that it's wrong for football in general. You're doing it right now because sucker, no one's
Man
catching us.
City, look, Man
Fine.
City won 4 leagues in a row, and that in itself is bad for football.
That's what
Y'all
I'm trying to explain
doing
to you. I know that City fans don't like hearing this shit because for almost 40 years, you
because
guys were
it
nothing.
destroys
I
their
So
get it. You
first
guys
off,
have done.
first off,
like. If you're a
first off,
truly
hold on. First
objective,
off, we need to
you
stop.
would
First off, we need to stop. We need to get something correct. We need to stop putting City Football Group on City because the first one was Red Bull. City Football Group was established in 2013. Red Bull Football Group was established in 2005.
Well,
Number
bro.
one. Number two. Hey. That's Salzburg. That's Leipzig. That's all the MLS clubs. They were passing them around and everything.
Bro,
So if,
can I
if
ask you a
that's
question? Can I ask you a
if
question?
that's what you're upset about,
Can I ask
We
you a question?
then
don't
Can I ask
care
you a
about
question?
no scene.
Hold on, check.
About
I'm gonna
Manchester
debunk.
City.
Check. I'm gonna debunk that rubbish.
what do you mean
Is
debunk?
there a New York City FC in the MLS?
Yes.
Is there a New York what's it called? Whatever FC in Yokohama, Japan?
For you mean the Red Bull equivalent?
No, the City Football Club, whatever it
No,
is.
we have we have the
Is there one
City
in
Football equivalent everywhere.
France? I'm
We
asking.
have again, yes,
Okay,
we have one
so
everywhere.
do you
So
understand that? Do you understand that? Hey,
every
you might have learned. You might have
team.
learned from the Red Bull Academy.
Wait.
Also,
So Red Bull also has one everywhere too.
listen to me. But Red Bull, do you know what Red Bull is not doing? They're not fucking cooking their books. If Red Bull, if
Again,
Salzburg, what
this
they're
is what
doing
I'm
is,
saying.
hold on,
This
hold
is
on,
what I'm saying. You
hold on.
cannot say things like
Let me
that while
break
it's
it down.
still being
Let me
discussed
break
in
it down
court.
to you. Let me break it down
You
to you.
cannot say
Let me
things like
break it
that
down
while
to
it's
you.
still
Let me
being
break it down to
discussed in
you.
court.
Salzburg, the actual original group from that Red Bull City group, they're getting their players from Africa. Eto's Right to Dream. They're getting a raw talent. Sadio Mane was part of the people they brought from there. And he came from Africa, brother. So they get raw talent. They have hired professional coaches who know about the game and they're building talent. And then they're
That doesn't
selling them.
that
Manchester
doesn't mean
City
we're
are
not
not
doing the
doing
same
that.
thing.
Bro,
Okay.
I give
All
you an
right.
example.
Yo,
No, no.
You're not trying to hear this.
No,
Hold
Mace.
on.
No, Mace. You've already no. With that, you've shown me you already have your agenda, so we'll just
It's
leave it
not
there.
it's a
No,
facts,
you've
bro.
already. No, it's not a fact. I've just told you we're doing the same thing.
So you're telling me that
You
hold on.
started off. You started off saying the difference between us
Okay,
and
bro.
Red
Let
Bull
me ask
is
you
we're
one
not
simple.
cooking our books.
Can I say
Is they're not cooking their books. With
so let me
that,
ask you one
that's
simple
already
question.
that's already
Is
told me
Girona
where you're
is
standing.
Girona the same as
hey,
our
hey, hey,
Salzburg?
hey. Let Mark
Yes,
They're
but
the
let
same?
what
it's
he
all
has
right.
to
We're
say.
They're
good.
the
We're
same?
good. No. We're good.
Marcus,
But what's up?
y'all are guilty. You know, you
The
know
court will
that.
find out.
You know
Bro,
that
but the thing here's
We'll
what I'm
have our
saying.
day in court. We'll have our day in court.
I
charges
could
is
have attacked
innocent.
Liverpool, who is our
And it
biggest
doesn't matter
rival.
if you get away with all of that.
I
We'll
could
Some
have
have
our day
attacked
in court.
charges
Liverpool.
are gonna stick. Y'all
We'll
are
have
guilty.
we'll have our day in court.
Marcus, this is what I'm saying.
You already believe we're guilty, so nothing's
Marcus,
gonna change for you.
Marcus. I think that you think that I'm coming at you as this
Marcus,
innocent.
can you ever
Hold on.
believe you could be guilty? Like the same way we're so sure that you're guilty, you're sure.
That's what I'm saying. I have no reason to believe it. We've already faced the case and we've won. I
Marcus,
have no
can I
reason to
tell you
believe
this?
it.
If this case was in front of
That's
Manchester
delusion.
United,
That's
and
you being delusional.
if this goes to Manchester
How
United,
how is it delusion when you've won a case
It's
and they've now trying to get you to on the
because you
same thing?
just told
get
me that
115
Marcus,
charges and get away with all of them.
Because you just
Bro,
told me that you yourself don't believe that
delusional.
you're gonna be innocent in 150 of
Those
the
are
charges,
two separate cases.
huh?
Those are two separate cases. I was answering your question. Now,
Marcus,
answering your question. Listen, wait.
the argument.
Answering your hypothetical question on how many charges I believe that we could potentially get charged from if we do get charged is completely different from me believing on whether or not we will actually get charged.
Okay, so let me rephrase the question. In your heart of hearts, how many of these charges do you believe? In your heart of hearts, do you believe that Manchester City will go scot free?
Absolutely. I have no
That
reason to believe that we will get anything.
okay? So now I'm asking you a question. You said that when
This is the last minute because my headphones are dying. I need to.
I pose this to you. Nottingham Forest and Everton. You told me there are two different cases. What is the
Yes.
difference?
What?
What's the difference between y'all and them?
Oh, that's a lot more to get into than now, but in the next episode, I got you. Well, I don't know if we'll discuss in the next episode, but
Marcus,
I can.
Listen,
I'll send you the
Marcus,
link in. I'll send you the link in
congratulations
the
to
group chat.
Manchester City.
Mark
I'll send
fucking
you the links in the group chat. Don't worry, I'll send you the links in the
Congratulations
group
to
chat.
Manchester City.
the
You
man.
guys have achieved something that no other club would achieve in the next 10 years. I have utmost respect for Pep Guardiola. I have utmost respect for the club that you guys have assembled over the last 7 years. However,
It was fraudulent.
asterisk
It was criminal.
with your club and your trophies until
It
you
was
play.
illegal.
That's
So
all.
It
okay,
should have
okay. So for me, the asterisk is there until the court is finished.
Yes, one and
Shegs,
once that is cleared,
Shegs, you
Marcus,
believe?
if
You
you
Marcus,
believe?
and even
Shegs, you believe?
Marcus.
even
Once
if
that is
you're
cleared,
proven innocent
Marcus.
in court, it does not
Once
mean
that is
that you did
cleared,
not do that shit.
once that
Okay.
is cleared, completely cleared with no malice, no anything, I will be the first one to say, yo, this Manchester City
No,
is
no, no.
no, because you got to give credit to where credit is due.
I will be
If
there
they can clear
saying
your
that
name with
just
no
because
bias,
you're proven
I'll be the first
innocent
one to give you the
does not
props.
mean you did not do it.
Okay, so Shegs, we're guilty for you already, so we're already a criminal. But
Just
Mace,
because
I'm
you're
glad
proven
to see
innocent
Mace. I'm glad to see we
does
can
not
have a
mean you
conversation.
didn't
That's
do it.
So I'm
Y'all,
glad to see we
okay,
can have a
but
so
one
when the court order is finished, when everything is done,
Marcus. I'm trying to
we
say,
will come
but
back. We will come back and have this discussion.
I
was
want you to
O.J.
understand this.
Simpson
For
innocent?
115
Yes.
of those
Does
charges,
that mean he didn't do it?
not 10, not 12,
The glove
115.
does not.
I
You
I
should.
understand. I understand the total number of charges.
Yep.
I've told you what I believe. I don't have any reason to believe that we will get anything from those charges.
Mm.
Now, to the point that I don't like about that you say is all this, fine language. Basically, I'm summarizing here. All the fine language and things like that. I'm just saying it's law. There's always going to be these fine language and things like that. So, hey, at the end of the day, all I can go by is they went through a court case, and then the court case came out as it came out. That's all I can go by. And just like what we do here in the U.S., you can't be tried twice for the same crime. It is what it
Oh,
is, bro. Hey,
my boy's Chelsea D. Luffy.
I mean that's the only thing. Well, they got.
Perhaps. We had so many other things to talk about this episode. I was ready, bro. I was
Man,
ready.
man.
I had my
All
Chelsea
right.
flag, I
Now
had
I
my
gotta
flag,
listen, listen.
but Man City scammed us and made this is our longest episode ever. We
Yo,
have
Marcus, listen,
never,
listen, listen,
We're not
listen.
ever
gonna get any. We're not
went,
gonna get it.
Yo, Marcus,
You know,
listen,
we
listen.
have never
let
went
me. You know
long.
what? No, Mace. Let me end the episode. Thank you for coming to the end. I tried to end this episode 20 minutes earlier. I really did. I tried to end this episode 20 minutes earlier, but it didn't work out.
And you know
If you've
what?
if you've listened to us for this long, we really appreciate you. This is really not only our longest episode ever, like Sheg said, it's our longest episode of the season by far.
Yeah.
By far. So definitely won't be giving you long episodes like this
Oh yeah,
going
we
forward.
should.
We
This is
try to
this
keep
is
it. No, no, no,
great.
no, 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 no. We try to keep it 45 minutes to an hour now.
To win
Listen,
the Premier League this year. That's
yeah,
what I wanted to say.
45 minutes to an hour now. But yeah. So
I
with
mean,
that, you'll catch us on Saturday. This Saturday, after the FA Cup final.
We're gonna
If
lose.
you, we
Let me just say
appreciate
right
you.
now, United's gonna
Share,
lose.
league next year.
share, comment, subscribe, share with your family, friends, all that stuff. Leave us a like, a rating.
Please.
I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. So with that, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yes.